Yeah. Oh yeah, I got pants that look like two-tone, black on my crotch and brown on the legs, and that's all the hair that cat's losing. Oh, let me lower this thing down. Oh, there we go.
So, how's everybody doing?
Good, good.
Tiny bit buzzed. Having fun.
Oh, we had a storm over here yesterday. Oh man, that freaking lightning bolt hit several trees in front of my driveway.
Oh wow.
Split them into like little bits and pieces. And then I'm like looking out the window, trying to figure out exactly where the storm came from. And guess what? The stupid dog got out of the kennel again.
Oh,
Right?
Jesus.
So he's looking at me through the same window I'm looking out at. Right? So somehow the dogs figured out how to get the door open. Right? So he was freaking out. She was freaking out because of the storm. So I let her in. She spent most of the time in the bathroom hiding. Oh.
I don't know what's going on your phone.
Uh,
How's my audio coming for you guys?
It's a little bit low.
It's a little bit low.
Yeah, it's a little bit scratchy, but you're there.
Any better now?
Oh, wait, I don't want to
It's like
grab both of
turn
them.
you up.
Hang on, let me just change my attenuation.
How's mine coming through on the Bluetooth?
You kind of sound like you're in a cup.
All right, any better?
Somebody let him out of his box. Let him out of his box.
Well, I got myself a new set of headphones, and because I was tired of my other ones.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And these
Yep.
these are
Sounds
nice.
good now.
Are you guys ready for one of the most Canadian things that you'll hear?
What's that?
1 second.
And Bluetooth is absolute garbage.
That's
You're,
Edmund.
you're hard to hear, Mr. Kami.
Oh. That was my Bluetooth. I ordered a double. It was just being Canadian.
Apparently,
Jesus.
Jose has a cat that thinks it's a parrot.
What's up with your cat?
This one is Smoochy. Right? Every time I sit down, this is what he does. He jumps on my shoulder and walks around. I can get up, walk around. I even forgot he was there one time. Right? But he'll sit on my shoulders like a freaking parrot the whole time. Okay.
So I think I heard, yes, happy birthday. Everybody
What
say
up?
happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday.
It's
Time
my
it is.
birthday.
TPK.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do
I
it.
mean, it all depends on you.
Oh yeah, because last we left off,
Don't do this to me.
All right.
last we
So
left
does
off,
everyone?
we were about to have Helena kill some people.
Somebody.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Nick and we found a workaround. So
Yeah. So we're.
I'm just gonna kill somebody, but slower.
I was gonna sneak
I
up
gotta
right behind
apologize too.
our
For lack of
little.
acknowledgement, I didn't realize your Shadowfell connection to Raven Queen. I was trying to be roguey, but I wasn't trying to be a dick.
Nah, it's all good, dude. Like, it's one of those, like, it makes sense for your character to do that, and it makes sense for my character to do what she's about to do, so.
Perfect. I just didn't want you to think like I was completely ignoring you when you were talking. I just didn't put the connection
make sure that you understood what you were stepping into, as far as like just like as a player, because we hadn't played together very much, and I wanted to be like, all right, just so that you're aware, this is a choice that you are making. We're gonna run with it. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Don't worry,
Oh,
Chris is
no,
gonna kill him from behind.
running into this situation is grand.
So it's one of those. Fezzik, tear his arms off. So, you gonna let me in?
Give me
Alright.
just 1 second.
No problem. Let's see here. Let's get in the right character.
Open up the elevator.
And then I do want to make sure that we all with the same level of XP. So I had a moment where I was like, did I get the right amount? I'm not sure.
I'm
I
at
think I-
23,300.
Wait, what?
23,300
Okay.
is where I'm at.
So I have 25,100. So I think I'm wrong. So
Hold on, let me check with mine here.
25 1, you're
everybody-
correct.
25,1. So I think everybody's supposed to be there, right?
As of
Probably.
last session, correct.
My 24-8.
So let's get everybody to the same spot. 25-1.
I
Yeah,
probably
that's
did
so
not
good.
update mine from last session because I was tired of getting ready to fall asleep at my computer.
Yeah, don't
Yeah, I
do
was
that.
Where I'm like, okay,
If you're tired, don't feel bad about having to drop because I get it. Like 4 hours is a big session, and some people's times are a little bit different than others.
Yeah, my wake up
So-
time is 5:40 in the morning. So when we get
Right.
done, it's 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel that.
Totally get that.
Cause same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm an hour ahead of you guys. You on the same thing as me there?
I'm on East
We were
Coast.
all at level 7, right?
Yeah. Sorry?
Yeah, it's 7 p.m. for
Yeah,
me.
It's 6
Yeah,
o'clock
it's 7
here.
for me, too.
It's 7 here.
Oh, okay, so majority 7. Alright.
Yeah, I guess I'm living in the past.
Yeah,
Yeah, you will.
get caught up with the time.
Damn.
We said hello from the future.
Why do you think we keep owning all your encounters? We're ahead of you.
Damn. Huh,
Yeah,
fair enough.
don't say that. Don't say that. Shame on you. It's very
Yeah.
difficult.
What do you
Very hard. We're having a very
And just
difficult
like
time.
that, TPK.
What do you mean TPK? I think we're just down a rogue.
Alright, I was gonna say
Speaking of-
fine, APK.
Speaking
Uh,
of down a
Nick?
player, we are out Ulan tonight. He said that he was not going to be able to make it due to some personal
Aw.
reasons, and that's all good. And you were saying, Phil, what were you going to say?
After the battle, Lithius is working on his dog. He's only down a couple hit points, but I want him to be full.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I just do a mending spell on him.
Cool.
Don't worry, I punched Julian in the nuts. Who said he wasn't coming?
Good.
It's like take
Thank
your
you.
bad mental day and eat it with a pair of these nuts.
Chew on your own scrotum, I guess. No, not really.
Flexible. Dang.
But getting to the game, I think we left off at Argyle blatantly stealing from this tomb, and Helena saying, "What in the ever-loving fuck are you doing?"
That does sound vaguely familiar, unfortunately.
So yeah, she's just sort of staring at you, covered in like.
I'm waiting to find out what I found in that chest there, because that's where we left off last week. We were going to reveal the mighty item.
So yeah, you
Alright.
look inside, and there is what looks like the remains of some long dead person. They're a skeleton now, and in their hands is what looks like a dagger made of some very fine craft. But it seems to kind of like you look at it from different angles, and it seems to be like shifting. Like it almost looks holographic, I guess, and it seems to be as soon as it catches your vision, it seems to be smoking, some kind of dark smoke.
My eyes gleaming with the same holographic tint that you described this blade to have. I can't resist this, so I apologize. I say I'm sorry. I won't mess around too much. This is something I can't resist. Pick up the dagger, staring at it.
Helena just
I still have detect
takes a
magic going.
moment,
You do.
touches her holy symbol, and mutters some in abyssal. Do you speak abyssal?
Let me just don't believe I. No.
All right. You just hear her mutter in abyssal, and she spits on the ground, and then slices the tip of her thumb on her sword, and just watches you take the dagger.
Would I do a history or an investigation check? Would I know anything about this blade or the Raven Queen? Have any inclination towards it?
So yeah, you can give me a history check.
I'm just peering over there. Does it look magical?
Yeah, it
glowing?
does.
That is a dirty,
What?
nasty, low level 6.
You can message me if, what kind of magic is it? You can message me if you want to keep a secret.
I'm going to.
Because he's not gonna.
And
He's watching.
Bill, your character speaks abyssal, right?
Infernal.
Okay.
Similar.
Did anybody speak abyssal?
No, I speak Infernal and Undercommon. Uncommon.
Sweet. None of you have any idea what she just said. That makes me very happy.
While that's all going on, I'm gonna start pushing these tomb things back over from where the zombies crawled out. Like to
I'm gonna
reseal
go
the
downstairs
tombs.
and get my. You want me in the room? What's happening? There we are. I'm gonna go down and get my compatriot from downstairs.
I'm tucking the corpse in gently there with the shield, making sure everything's all nice, and I give it a pat on the hand as I walk away.
So yeah, as you're heading down, Helena, your companion is heading up, seemingly confused and curious after hearing the scuffle. She's still standing at like the base of the stairs, but like is 2 steps up and is like, "So what did you figure out? Is the mistress alive?"
No, she's dead. You are released from your oath. You may come up now.
Well, I mean that kind of explains it. I wasn't able to get past these steps before, but I don't feel anything holding me back. What's happened to them? And she starts
think it is
heading up the stairs.
Yes.
She
And then we'll
sees
follow her back up.
she sees Argyle, who is, I'm assuming, still standing over the open grave.
Oh, I stepped away a little bit. I've walked kind of into like.
Well, she sees this one open, along with the rest of them, and say, what in the name of the Raven Queen has happened here? Are you pillaging the tombs?
Zombies. Lots and lots of zombies.
It's not so much pillaging as simply acquisitioning these materials into my room.
Give me a deception check.
Oh god damn it. That's a +8 already, so oh yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. So she just like, well, yeah. I mean, there's looking at the ground. There's a lot of dead bodies on the ground. I doubt that you guys just did that. Looking at Helena, she says, definitely not you.
Lithius isn't looking like he's
Helena.
working hard on his dog. Keeping his mouth shut.
Answers her in Abyssal. And then spits on the ground again and then kneels by the body of the mistress to start laying her to rest properly.
Right, and Vara does come over and help you. I don't remember her name exactly, but that's close enough, I think.
Yeah. That works.
So while that's going on, Simon, what is your character doing right now?
Well, he's tossing the zombies back inside the coffins and closing up the coffins since we can't rummage through the coffins. Uh, yeah. Put back the shoes that I've just took. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Where is the map?
I have the link posted in the Abyss
It's that.
chat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I do. I take the bodies, I place them back into their proper coffins, and
Helena will help.
say a little prayer as I do.
What is Krez doing at this point?
I'm not putting the bodies back, but I'm putting the tops back on these things, like trying to reclose them up.
Oh, okay. So it's like as they're putting the bodies back, you're closing them back up.
Yeah.
I'm closing these
Okay.
top ones. I didn't think like Krez wouldn't be smart enough to be like, oh, the zombies were the corpses in here. They need to go back into here. He's just pushing the things back.
He's just literally closing them. Got it. And as you're doing that, Vara just kind of looks at you and is like, we haven't put the bodies back in that one. Are you sure you want to close that back up?
What do you mean put the bodies back? Those are
Yeah,
zombies. They're not
wait.
the guys that were in
Yes.
here.
Are you sure?
Look, I counted a total of 12 zombies. There's no way 2 zombies climbed out of this one tomb.
Well, they
This is
bury the
barbarian.
servants in
Barbarians are
twos.
never wrong.
Wait, so
Well,
I
yeah,
can't
that's-
loot the servants' corpse either, but I can't have to put them back?
Well, I
They
mean,
could have been lovers. They could
you
have
don't
been
have
lovers.
to. You don't have to put them back, but I will take care of this. Why don't you all just wait downstairs? I feel like me and Helena can deal with this.
Oh no, I don't trust you, lady.
You trust me? If you trust me, you can trust her, and then we will be done in a month.
Okay.
You're still not getting shirt, but go downstairs.
All right, so yeah, everybody just kind of makes their way downstairs, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely go
do that.
downstairs.
Ooh, can I draw it? Can I pull it out?
The dagger, yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you want to, and you're downstairs, so you're kind of like not in eye shot of the keepers or the followers of this place. No. So yeah,
No, it wasn't intentional at all. So I obviously I don't know what or anything, but you said I saw smoke coming out of it, so I know there's something about this blade, correct?
yeah, you're holding it and looking at it, and it is like from the hilt, like the bottom part, like where there would usually be like a tassel on the end of the hilt, there is like smoke coming out of it. If there
do I
were to be a
feel
tassel,
anything?
instead it is smoke.
Do I feel anything or notice anything? Does anything happen when I pull it out of its little scabbard or sheath there?
You could give me an Arcana check, but as of like when you just pull it out, no, it just looks like a regular dagger that just happens to be. It looks like it's well made and it's sort of smoking.
And holographic.
Yeah, and it looks like it doesn't look like a normal. It looks like somewhat obscured and, like I said, holographic. Yeah.
All right, so it's shiny. I look at it and it's sharp, and that's all I can tell with the 5 that I rolled out.
Yeah, that'd be pretty accurate. Okay, so as they all file downstairs, it takes like 45 minutes to get all these bodies back in where they're at situated. And I'm just gonna select you two for now, move you guys downstairs. So as like you're helping Vara pick up all these bodies, Helena, and you get to this one, she looks inside to see what's going on in there, see if anything's been taken, disturbed. And she looks back to you and says, "It looks like an artifact has been stolen out of this one. Would you know
Don't
anything
worry.
about this?"
The person who took it will be paying the consequences of it. You know how it goes. You know what happens to people who defy the Raven Queen.
Yeah, I do. It's whoever took that. It's not going to be fun for them.
You hear Argyle sneeze downstairs before talking about him.
It's one of those things. So, are you going to be okay? Are you going to make it back to the temple? What do you need from us? What can I
I
offer?
think I'll be fine. I think what I'm gonna do now is head home. I feel like my room spring has ended.
Sure.
And as nice as the outside world is, I feel like I belong at home.
Do I believe her?
You give me an insight check.
So great at these. 5. Yes.
Yeah,
Everything
you
she
believe
says
her.
is 100% true. All right. I will nod and just sort of kind of figure out what she would do. And, we can take you as far as we go, split off the path, and send you back towards the home, or do you want to stay here and take care of the temple, reclaim it from the darkness? Like, what is the plan?
Well, it looks like whatever uh before these before we showed up, it looked like somebody was attempting to convert the temple. As you can see, the altar downstairs smashed. When we got here, um, we found a lot of offerings and what looks like some kind of clan had set up shop here, defiled the crypts, and offered allegiance to Orcus,
Do I know
which
that name?
you would know that he is also another god of death,
Okay.
except he is quite more cruel than the Raven Queen would be. Whereas the Raven
Yeah.
Queen's usually like, "I'll bargain with you if it's worth my time," but he's like, "No, I just want you to die, and I want you to suffer."
Basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she has the feeling that maybe whatever you fought up here was the remnants of that, and her and your sovereign or your patron saint kind of woman, she died to them. That's kind of the gist of what she gets.
I will give her a brief rundown of the shit that we've been going through. And tell her to take it back to the Enclave because one of the things that we do as like the Enclave is watch for creatures breaching from a different plane into ours. So they would want to know.
Yes, and she takes that information as a badge of honor. She says, "I may not be much of a fighter, but if anything, I'm quick. I will make it back home as soon as possible, and I'll let them know of all of the horrible things happening in the Underdark as of now. We need the way it sounds. We're gonna need all the help we can get."
Yes, I agree. If we are to turn these things back to where they came from, eventually we will need all of the people and all of the fighters and learned ones in ways that we can. So let them know, let them begin studying.
Yes, and she bids you farewell.
Okay.
Meanwhile, downstairs, while that's all happening, what is everyone doing?
Filing my
Just chilling?
nails.
Filing my nails. Got it.
Can we count this as a short rest?
Yeah, definitely. You guys can get a short rest from this.
Hey, Simon,
Yes.
you healed up your little mushroom on your body problem. Now I've been feeling a little bit weird. Is there any way that you could maybe try and remove curse on me when you're able, and see if that helps me out?
Yeah, I haven't done that yet to you, have I? All right. Okay.
No.
All right.
There's been at least a few times that I've been literally speechless and haven't been able to speak. And I don't know if it's having some sort of lasting effect on me or not, but I've been feeling pretty weird, man. I didn't want to talk
Okay.
about it because I don't like to talk about weaknesses, but I figure if it goes any further, it may become a weakness for the party.
Okay, I used my last slot in third level spells and remove curse on him. I was about to say I curse him. remove curse on him.
I cast a spell and I curse it, Lithius. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I believe that you had an indefinite madness.
No, I had rank 3.
Yeah, that would get you an indefinite.
Yeah.
So you cast the remove curse, and you don't feel any different.
Okay.
Did it take like one level of madness off of him or something?
It did take your madness level down, so you don't have a madness level, but the indefinite stays until what you can figure is maybe an even greater restorative spell.
Gotcha.
Great.
I thank you, man. I appreciate it really.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for a greater spell to take care of your problem there. Right? At least
Well,
you don't
that
got
did
any
help.
boils talking to you.
That's true. That's true. Knock on wood. I
All right,
appreciate it.
so you guys get your short rest. Vara kind of watches over you as you rest, letting you guys recuperate and get your stuff together for the adventure ahead. And whenever you guys decide to head out, she kind of says a short prayer to give you a blessing and says, "May the Raven Queen watch over you all."
May she see all the things that need seen.
Speaking of blessings, you got any alcohol?
Uh,
I just feel like after all this, I just would love a drink.
I mean, I have some wine.
Yeah.
She offers you some wine.
All right. And he takes the whole thing and just walks off.
Oh, that's okay.
Thanks,
Well,
priestess. Have a nice day.
all right. So, are
that
you
just
guys
happened.
continuing off then?
I do believe.
Cool. So it's been about, I think at this point of the day, it's been about 6 hours. Good gracious, I keep dropping my dice. That's 3 times already. You travel for the majority of the rest of the day. To the point where you guys feel like you're getting tired and it's time to sleep.
We should set up a camp, guys.
That sounds like an excellent idea. Is
I
there
have
a
to go
place
for
where
a
we
long
could
rest, refill my spells.
hang out and like
So I got
have
all
like
but
a
one of her
modicum of
paws
protection,
for nails.
set up the alarm spell, and
Don't be mad, biscuits.
While that's happening, I'll work on
You know,
setting
you're
up the
starting to
camp and then
hurt.
getting food going
had
for
to
everyone
touch
to have a ration.
Yeah, Chris is gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, Krez, usually after a hard rage, he likes a nice nap.
Lithius is going to give up his cloak and make an alchemy jug.
Okay. Nice.
Sounds like somebody wants to permanently drink all night.
Sounds like drinking is the way to go.
I said something like a greater restoration spell might help him, right?
That's kind of the feeling that you get from it.
Okay.
Like, I feel like both you and Lithius would kind of understand that whatever help he needs is a little bit like greater restoration might help. Or at least you would
Some
know that
alcohol.
more than Lithius. Lithius would think maybe some kind of greater magic or some alcohol might help his position.
Oh yeah.
At least make him forget that he has a condition.
That's true. So you guys are going to bed then. Helena has set her alarms.
Let me just mark that off. You see her unspool the little bit of silver thread, walk it around the entirety of the camp, and what's that? Did anybody want to take either the first or the second watch? Because as long as she gets 4 hours, that's all she needs.
Yeah, me and Cogsworth will take it.
So if you take first, I can rest.
Sure.
And then
I'll take the watch after if that matters.
once the 4 hours goes, we'll take over second watch.
Okay.
Yeah, we got your back. Don't we, Cogsworth? Pats him on the butt.
Now, Helena isn't like the most proficient with anything other than like hitting stuff with a sword. But she wants to see if I want to see if she can like figure out what the dagger is that was with the follower of the Raven Queen.
Okay. You can give me either a history check or an arcana check.
Both of which are not something she's good at, but what the you said history or arcana. Yep. Either way, it's gonna be an 8. She's like, yes, he's a dagger. It's got the pointy tip.
You
I think I
definitely
can
get
help
the
him
feeling.
that.
too.
Oh yeah.
What?
Did you
Okay,
want to try and do a guidance or something? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, religion. A religion check. You said a religion or arcana check, correct?
A history or
History.
arcana?
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
history. Let me see history.
If we're all gonna try to
Ooh.
figure it out, I can cast guidance there on someone, boost them up by the D4.
Hey, what y'all doing?
She was
I got-
literally just doing it as like a.
I
What's
got
the word?
13 on that to help him out to assist.
While they're
Um,
attempting to figure this out, Krez is sleeping and lets out the nastiest fart in his sleep ever.
Oh, it almost catches fire. It's that bad.
Because I'm not breathing and unaffected by it, I'm gonna go pull the blanket over his head and kind of Dutch oven him with his own Dutch.
Dutch oven himself.
There you go.
Dutch Oven the Barbarian. Making friends.
Nice. You pull the blanket up over his head as he lets out some flatulence and just kind of waft the smell back under it to trap him in it.
So I'm gonna tuck him in, give him like a little pat. Shh, sleep easy, dear friend.
Okay,
Walk
so
away.
with the history checks though, Helena, Simon, you both don't really
Yeah.
get a grasp of what that is. Simon, you just kind of see that. I mean, it's fancy. It must be important somehow.
Is he actually like openly showing it around?
That's a good question. Argyle, where is the dagger right now?
Well, it was on my side, but I am going to, I'm gonna be sitting there, kind of investigating, looking at it. And I was actually curious, Lithius, you identify items, right?
Oh yeah, I sure do. And I know a
Okay.
little bit about it already. I had to
Okay,
test
so
that.
Argyle's gonna walk over, and I'm gonna say, hey, you identify items there. Would you be able to give me a little bit of info on this? sit down beside him.
I would love to. But you seem to be making enemies with the wrong people for the wrong reasons.
Nah,
Okay, we're talking about
we'll cross that bridge when
And
it
that
comes.
doesn't
Life's too
that
short to
doesn't
live
seem
in
to
the
bother
future.
you.
one if that's reducing the boundary. Come on.
I'll tell you what, I'll identify it. No questions asked.
Big.
As long as you
Okay.
go and apologize to Helena first.
Yeah, it's not gonna do much. I'm serious.
It's a
But
start. It's a start. He's not talking to you.
that's
Hmm.
true.
Okay. Argyle is gonna put his hand out and say, "Deal."
All right.
He's gonna leave
He
you
hands-
with the dagger
hands
while he
this-
walks
he
over
hands-
to Helena.
He hands you the jug of the alchemy jug that he's got. He says, "A little drink on it."
What are you making in the alchemy jug?
Well, I mean, I don't want to start with wine and end up with beer, so I just made it a gallon of beer in there, or a gallon of wine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, we'll drink on it.
Argyle's like, speaking my language. Grabs it, takes a good hearty sip.
He
Can you
finishes
take a
off.
sip?
Lithius finishes off the wine that was given to him by the priestess lady. Nods at him. All right, go make good on your word, and I'll make good
Yeah.
on mine.
Argyle's gonna stand up, leaving the dagger with Lithius, and head over to apologize to Helena.
All right, yeah, Helena, you're. I think at this point, you guys are just getting settled down, and you're kind of sitting, watching him already, as he strides over to you.
Mm-hmm.
Walking over, I'm gonna see Helena doing what she's doing. I'm gonna kind of like lean over and wave him.
This
Hello.
like 5 foot, like 11, like jacked paladin doing her like just sharpening her blade and watching you with like those like
Finger push.
eerie dark eyes.
Like she is just
That's
shooting
how I
daggers at you with her eyes.
I don't even know if it's daggers. She's just watching you blankly, which is almost as disconcerting as if she was glaring at you.
Oh, my Argyle senses are tingling. Uh, look, you and I might have gotten off, or might have crossed paths there on the wrong foot of things. I
And
didn't
whose
mean
foot
to
was
really
wrong
upset
with
you
that?
with that. I just saw that dagger and I couldn't just leave such a marvelous treasure behind.
Why not?
Well, let's just say I have a thing for sharp, shiny objects of death.
I have several sharp, shiny objects of death. Would you like to see them closer?
Now hold on. I came over here to apologize and set things right.
Those are two completely different things. Do you want to set things right or do you want to apologize? Because apologies, one thing. Setting right, completely different.
Well, that's a little bit fair. I guess I'm just here to apologize.
All right. I hear your apology.
All right. Are we
And she
we're gonna be good
continues.
from here?
And you apologize. You do not set things right. We will
Yeah.
see.
All right. I'm gonna head back over to Lithius. She wasn't entirely receptive to my apology, but
But you were a man of your word. Hand it over.
I already left it with you.
All right. I will spin the blade on my palm because I'm a little bit tipsy, and I will cast Identify because I got a couple slots left. Do you want to send that to me, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
I want you to understand that I don't dislike you as a player. It's just a hell of a lot of fun doing this.
I fully get that. Don't
Ah,
worry.
dude, I love
Good.
it. I love the
I already
drama.
have an idea of what it is.
I'm
Okay.
trying to work into like the role play of things, but I've got much to learn, so don't mind my
No, you're
lack.
doing great, dude.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh.
I sent you a copy of what it does.
I'm looking at it right now, sir.
Mhm.
It's gonna take me some time. He hands you the alchemy jug. Have at it.
Ooh,
I better lay off.
I'm gonna
I'm casting this.
I'm gonna look over and ask, does this just keep refilling?
There's a good gallon of it in there.
All right, Argyle's gonna partake and enjoy himself there. Not be greedy, but enjoy himself.
No,
Okay.
it renews every day. Go for it. Be greedy.
Oh, gorgeous. I'm just gonna take this and go back and rest for a bit. Will you take the first watch? I'll get ready for my watch.
Cogsworth, I'm busy. You pay attention.
Yeah, Cogsworth kind of like nods and goes into sentry mode.
Yep, he doesn't stay in one spot. He does a circuit around all of us quietly.
Yeah, like he's patrolling.
Helena will drop
Got
into
it.
training.
Does Cogsworth even need to sleep?
No.
And
Huh.
the wording on it is he's never surprised.
So wait, Argyle, instead of like walking away, he's gonna stop and ask that question to Lithius there.
Don't bug me, man. You see him deep in magic land.
Oh, fair enough. Carry on.
But yeah, your first hour goes by peacefully. You get your
Sorry,
you get
if I might.
your yeah.
Because Lithius is gonna be in Magic Land there, can I keep watch and help with like Cogsworth there in his place?
If you want to help him on the first watch, yeah.
Might
But
as
if
well,
you-
yeah.
So you're gonna stay up with Lithius and Cogsworth while Lithius does his work.
Spell just takes a minute.
Oh, I thought it took an hour.
No, 1 minute casting time.
Oh.
Oh. So yeah.
Scratch my interruption then. Sorry about that. Carry on.
Yeah, you during your first hour or your first 2 hours, nothing really happens. Cogsworth makes his rounds. Within the first minute, you figure out what you figure out about that weapon. And at the 2 hour mark, do you go wake up Argyle? Or does Argyle wake up on his own?
He'll probably have to wake me up. I've had an enjoyable amount of that jug.
Yeah,
That's
speaking of
fine.
which, make me a constitution check.
God damn it.
I go and wake up Helena.
Yep.
And I tell you exactly what it does.
Okay.
That's a 15 on my constitution.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And I will send that to you.
Thank you. And she will just say thank you, and then give a quick, do another one of those like muttered, gruff, abyssal prayers.
And
Okay.
I don't give it to you, just FYI, but I tell you what it is and what it does.
Okay.
And I tell you, hey, we'll work on him. And he's just gonna go back to sleep. We'll figure it out. And he walks off and he goes and wakes up Argyle.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Grabs the jug from behind between his arms. And I will
Oh, yes,
send
that's
you,
yours. Yes, yours.
And I will send you also what it does.
Gorgeous.
Sweet dagger.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Ooh. Just going to personal messages?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Where the fuck?
Then, FYI, that is exactly what I thought it was.
Ah,
After the initial detect magic, that's exactly what I figured.
Yeah, I was looking because I was like, I want this to be a weapon of some sort, but I want to know. I just wanted to figure out something cool, and I felt like this fit.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
It makes sense.
You guys are
too.
hyping me up over here. I'm waiting in anticipation to see what it is still.
I'm just about to
Alright,
put
so-
it away.
It's in your DMs, dude.
So you want it?
Oh.
If you,
It was in the request. I didn't even check that.
Yeah, that sometimes you gotta check the requests.
Ooh.
And I just tell Cogsworth to keep up the good work and to back anybody up that's on shift, and I go pass out.
All right, yeah, that would be Argyle. Then would be awake on his watch.
Okay, I was gonna sit there and be attentive.
And your night goes pretty uneventfully. From where you're sitting, in the cavern that you guys decided to camp in is a little bit bigger than what you're used to, which is usually just like a 10 by 10 cave that you're just hiding out in. This is kind of open, and it kind of you get a good distant look through the luminescence of the fungus. Like you get a decent high top view of the Dark Lake in the distance. Like very, 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 very far in the distance. Like to the point where it looks like a puddle.
Oh
Is that the
Jesus!
lake the Demogorgon came out of?
Correct.
All right, well, that's not creepy.
Yeah, like this is like you guys are miles and miles up in the caves now. Like you're very close to like what you guys had seen before been like the cave ceiling.
Okay.
So like this is a very impressive image. I'm trying to find one on Google, but it's not working.
Not good.
And I have been practicing with my dagger since I know what it does now, and like blinking and teleporting around.
Yeah, fair enough. You could like as you get the hang of this, you wait.
I think
No,
it's
no,
we have to
you
hit
have to
somebody else.
attune to it.
Oh, I do. You're right. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
So you have the dagger and you're trying, like you throw it once and it just kind of clatters to the ground. To which Cogsworth looks at you like, "What are you doing?"
I'm just gonna look at the dog, and be like, I've got a bit of a buzz. Don't judge me too hard. And then I'm gonna sit down and start attuning to it.
That's the point. I forgot to tell you this. So since you rolled a 15, right now you are technically poisoned, as
Oh.
you are a little bit intoxicated.
Oh.
So yeah, when you threw that, like it was kind of like a drunken fit thing, and that's why like Cogsworth's looking at you like, "What are you doing?"
All right. Well, then I guess I'm gonna look over at him and be like, don't you judge me.
I love that
Yeah.
Helena is just like watching all of this.
I'm gonna stumble a little bit too while I go to pick up the dagger. You know.
You guys let the drunk guy take watch.
Lithia spoke Helena up too, so she's literally just like watching.
Okay, so you're awake right now then?
Yes.
Okay, so hey, you're like, make me a stealth check.
I don't even like. She's just like.
Not
Oh,
even
you're not
trying to be
just
stealthy
sitting
about
there.
it.
She's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? Okay.
Uh,
4.
Yeah, you. Okay, so then Argyle.
she leans so hard, her arm would just squeaks like. "Arr!"
Like you are like
Just
Argyle.
Erica
You're stumbling
putting her
around.
armor back on.
Like you're stumbling around. You go to pick the dagger up, and you look over, and Helena is just staring at you, like kind of smiling, laughing.
I'm gonna wave. Go sit down.
And as for your night, you don't seem to do a lot of watching. or like you do, but it's very hard to as you're a little bit intoxicated.
Oh, I'm watching. Watching his
But
dagger.
but nothing seems to come your way. You do see like a small gang of glowing beetles that seem to be scaling the ceiling. But other than that, nothing.
So you said that there were things scaling the ceiling?
Yeah, they're you give me a history check.
All right. That is a 14.
Yeah, you had some of the party that you came down with. They were pretty versed in what would happen in Underdark travel, and they showed you this at one point that you can catch these beetles and you can harvest the goo inside of them and kind of make a kind of like a bioluminescent torch out of them.
I'm going to grab a few of them then, and I'm going to stuff them in a container. I think I
Okay,
have vials and stuff.
some key things also that they let you see is that they are like the size of what you would see as a bus. Like they're pretty big,
Oh,
and
okay.
and they're like far away. Like you know they're big, but from where they're at, they look pretty small. But you can just it's like you see them in the distance.
Do I know if they're like strong, tough, and durable, or if they like die easy?
You know that one of your last companions took one out with a single arrow.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna wait till my watch is done.
Yeah, shortly after you see that, you realize you've hit the 2-hour mark.
Perfect. I'm gonna go wake up the next person in line, and then I want to go saunter off and look at those again.
You're not going to go to bed?
No.
Okay, because
Our guy's
if you don't
driven
sleep,
with the prize of his blade right now.
if I was going to say, because if you're not going to sleep, you're not going to get the benefits of a long rest.
Can I already sleep though, or do I have to sleep again for that too?
You have to sleep
Well,
8
to get the long
hours.
rest, you have to sleep
yeah,
8 hours.
Oh yeah, fair enough. All right, I'll go back to sleep then.
Cool. So Helena, you wake up and Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. So you look out, kind of in the same view that Argyle is seeing, and you kind of feel the winds change if there was wind down here. Or I mean, maybe there's a gentle breeze, but you kind of feel something shift. And
Feel
just
that?
for a second, Helena, you feel like things are going well. Like things are getting better.
That makes her so fucking nervous. I can't even explain. I think that just like spiked her anxiety that everything is going well. What is going wrong? Something is going to happen. Everything is terrible. But yes,
And
no.
so yeah, now Helena's having an existential crisis. Argyle, as you get to sleep and drift off into dreamland. In this dream, though, you are standing in what looks like a shadowy temple, kind of similar to the one you were just in. And there, in the middle of this temple, there is a large shadowy throne with a hooded figure sat in the throne. She looks down on you with a covered face and says, "Welcome, thief. It's nice to see a defiler of my tombs face to face."
No, this would be the repercussions of my actions I've been warned about, I would assume.
Oh, yes. Then that means you must know who I am.
Should I roll for history here?
You could.
Alright. And that is a 16.
Yeah, so as she says, "You must know who I am," and she pulls back her hood and reveals her face, you remember reading about this, this is all of the depictions that you've seen of the Raven Queen.
You're gonna chuckle and be like, oh yeah, I know who you are. The big bad mother of darkness herself.
Quite
Try a
quite
little bit of
funny.
flattery with her there.
Flattery will get you nowhere with me. As of right now, you are not in good tidings with me. You have been cursed. There was a
Bless
curse.
her. We'll see how that comes to bear.
Essentially, she goes to inform you that you are cut off from the aid of the Raven Queen and any of her followers until certain conditions are met. Essentially, meaning like the aura that Helena gives off and any healing magic that she would even attempt to try and give to you just does not work now because she draws her power from the Raven Queen. She
All right,
says,
realizing this, I'm gonna try to take a different approach here, and I'm gonna be like, listen, my dear Raven Queen, I saw this blade and I just couldn't resist its beauty, and something like this should not be left to rust away in some dusty tomb. Your name should carry on, and the legacy you built for yourself should also continue to bring fear into the hearts of your enemies. Allow me to carry this blade as a prophet, I guess, a prophet of your way, or someone to remind the world that your presence hasn't left.
she kind of like, with her arms crossed, kind of like tapping her fingers. You would pledge yourself to me?
I see no harm in doing that.
Swear undying fealty to my greatness?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Very well. Give me your hand.
I reach my hand out.
And she reaches her hand out over yours, to which, like, her hand is almost resembling a talon, has some sharp curved nails with some feathers running up her arm, as you can see past the cloak a little bit, and kind of draws a small symbol in the palm of your hand. And the emblem of the Raven Queen becomes burned into the palm of your hand.
Argyle isn't even gonna wince at this. I'm just gonna stand there, hold strong.
It doesn't hurt. It just kind of appears to look that way.
Oh, okay.
Says this. I appreciate your cooperation.
As do I.
Now for some unforeseen information. I know much about you, Argyle. I know that you were sent as part of a group down here by a wealthy benefactor to procure an artifact of great importance. Am I wrong?
Yes, that was no. You're spot on the money with that, but that was part of my old life. They're
Well,
people I've wished to distance myself from and correct my ways with.
well, what would you say if your new matron and yourself had a common enemy?
Well, I'd say that I'm all ears.
And she goes to inform you that the group that you came with, they claim to be clerics, but in fact, they were followers of Orcus.
And I would
That
know
they
who Orcus is, right?
kind of. She would explain to you that Orcus is another god of death, very violent, and she says that they were sent to the temple that you went to to defile it, and that they were also told that you were expendable, and 2, that even if you were to make it there, that they were to kill you anyways. So she says, but this Nero, the man who hired you, he is the essentially, as of right now, he says, like, where there's followers of Orcus, he's like the grand poobah of Orcus followers, like their leader. She gives you the task that as a servant of the Raven Queen, you are to kill this man with this blade.
Well, I can definitely make that a reality for you. To be honest, I've been sitting here plotting my revenge against the Order myself.
Well, then, it's
Maybe
time
our
for you-
fates were intertwined.
She says, well, then, get to it, and snaps her fingers, and you wake up. It is the next morning, or next day, I should say.
It's all the same down here for now.
The 8-hour sleep period has ended. And yeah, you jolt awake.
Feeling like I just took the nest heap plunge, diving into water. Argo just, "Ugh." I look at my, I look down at my hand.
It is normal.
Not too certain whether that was fully a dream or not. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while. But I'm gonna get up, pack up my gear, and keep quiet about it for now.
All right. So I think as of right now, the only one that would have already been awake was Helena.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else is waking up. Krez, you wake up with the blanket over your head somehow.
Not surprised.
Bad taste in your mouth.
Bad taste.
Bad taste for you guys. That smelled great for me.
Oh no!
He loves that beef stew.
Spider legs do, but yeah. Wakes up and you just see him start gnawing on a spider leg, going, "I've been dreaming about this all night."
And so Helena just sort of stretches, packs up her stuff, and is like to the surface.
To the
Hell
surface.
yeah. Let's go.
And she'll just sort of like look at Lithius because he's the one that had the map idea, right?
Oh yeah, I've been making a map the whole time.
It's just like, which way do we go?
He gets on top of Cogsworth, jug under one arm, map on the other arm. Let's see. He looks at it. Which way, DM?
So essentially, you are 6 days away from where the path ends at the surface. Essentially, the way this is going to work, whoever is leading the party is going to make survival checks. Eldith is also going to be following along with whoever's leading. So if you were already proficient in survival, with Eldith helping you, that would give you advantage. If you don't have proficiency in survival, it would just be a normal roll.
Who has
And
survival?
Doesn't Eldith have survival?
Me.
Can we offer her to help action? Or Krez? Alright.
What's your survival at?
My plus modifier is +3, but I'm proficient in it.
Okay. So then I will be helping you with the map.
Oh,
with
Okay.
advantage.
I don't think you should give me a map.
No. I'm going to assist you.
Okay.
So you're going to make the roll with advantage with your bonus.
Okay. Like if Chris is gonna look at a map and be like, you would see him literally turn it around like 22 times, going, yep, this looks right, this looks right, this looks right, this looks right. No, this looks right to me.
No. It was right the way I handed it to you. Okay, so here's where we are at.
Uh-huh.
Here's where we want to go. Make your check,
Okay.
and then I'll give you some beer, some wine, something.
That's gonna be a 12 on survival check.
That's with
Okay.
advantage.
Mm-hmm. 3 and a 9 on the roll.
All right. So you, while looking at the map and kind of sussing out the direction as you move, you start navigating your way through the Underdark.
One.
I hand him the jug.
Here we go.
Well done.
Krez sniffs it. Ugh, too sweet. Hands it back.
That's all right. That's all right. More for me.
All right, yeah. Through the hours as you travel.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
Over the time there, unless sorry, were you about to get into something?
No, I was just gonna
Okay.
say after like a couple hours, you start heading to this pass.
Okay. I was gonna say after a little while there, Argyle wants to kind of step off to the side there to Helena and kind of talk to her about the weird dream that he had while they're walking.
Okay.
And wants to kind of ask her some questions about the Raven Queen, get to understand things, make sure that he wasn't just dreaming and that it was actually a vision from the Raven Queen. Explain to her how I think she made me her one of her patrons, or not patron, a follower.
An
What are you, like
acolyte.
a cleric, an acolyte? What are you? Did you take an oath? Are you a paladin now? I don't understand.
I guess it was an oath in a sense. She had me reach out my hand, and in this dream, but it felt so real. But like a symbol burned in my hand. The symbol of the Raven Queen burned into my hand. Although, as you can see, there's nothing there right now.
Do I see anything on his hand?
On his hand, you do see it almost looks like a burn, like a brand, but it looks like the symbol of the Raven Queen.
Okay. And she just says, and you see nothing?
No. Why do you?
And you see someone who is possibly bitten off more than he can chew, but this seems to be who you are as a person.
Hmm.
Do you know what the follower of the Raven Queen means?
No, not exactly.
We should
Or should I
probably.
roll for history on that? Like, I personally don't know, but I don't know if Argyle would know much about it.
You probably wouldn't.
Okay.
So, how much history do you want, sir?
Hmm.
I want her to just sort of like start talking to you about the things that she's learned over the course of her life.
Yeah, that would be good. I want to know what I've got myself into. I don't think it's actually that bad.
She literally just looks over at him and goes, "Well, to start with, you have to be celibate now," and then just walks off.
Oh, snap.
Argyle's whole body just starts to droop and sag. It looks like his
Helena is
skin is
like-
like melting off of his bones right now. He's so upset.
And see, like, the best part is Helena's just fucking with you right now. But
All the air in Argyle's lungs is just gone. Like you could hear it just as he just deflates.
Fizzles.
that's just like, she says that and she just walks off. So, like, that's all you got for now. She is straight up just gonna fuck with you so hard for a while.
Argyle is gonna spend the remainder of the walk like all scared and sad about this, thinking like, does this mean that my junk doesn't work? Does this mean something's bad is gonna happen if I do? Does this mean it's not gonna get up if just like thought after thought cycling through his head.
And then, like, Helena has got all of, like, the sexual attraction to things of, like, a sword. So, like, she's not a good, like, she just is uninterested in every single way. Like, the only thing that she's there for is her duty. So, like, she's not a good example to, like, base off of, because it will seem like she is 100% telling the truth.
Oh no.
So yeah,
Try to get
and then
people
she's
to
just
come in.
gonna keep walking.
All right. So you guys keep moving down, up and around.
Yeah, in this
The
case-
tunnel takes you.
Or like,
Yeah, you guys have free movement if you want.
okay, I just don't
Lithius
know.
Lithius is totally riding on Cogsworth right now.
Completely, if they were having that conversation, Krez would have like just kept walking up here.
Yeah, I figured he would have.
Argyle's like frantically pacing around, panicking.
So
Helena just keeps moving forward with, like, taking flank to whoever's in the lead.
I'm gonna follow after. You're joking. You were joking, right? Helena?
Do I look like someone's a joke? And then just keeps going.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, she's not being subtle. Like,
I mean, they're not being quiet about it.
I'm definitely not. I'm like panicked and loud.
Krez just looks back and goes, "There's never been a time. I took her shirt one time and made a mask. She is never giving me her shirt again. He's serious about anything she says."
Helena just gives him this, like, deadpan look and then keeps going.
Lithius
Oh
just
my God.
hands him his alchemist jug and then just moves on.
Helena's like, also, we don't drink, and then keeps going.
He takes it back.
Which is true. You guys have never seen her drink, so.
That's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never seen Helena take alcohol, so
Oh no.
Nice dagger, though.
All right, so
Yeah,
You
just keep
guys-
moving.
you guys are moving along. Are you guys actively looking for anything as you walk?
Krez pretends to be looking
you
for
just kinda-
things. Like Krez flat out pretends like he's looking for things, but he's just like kind of like, I have no idea where I am.
I feel like there's like a certain point where Krez is just gonna get antsy like a kid in a car.
Very true. You were saying something, Jose?
Yes, I was saying, who's taking point?
That would be Krez and Helena right now.
Okay.
Who's watching the back?
Right
Where's
now, it
my
looks like the dragon.
Baby dragon. Like, get
Yeah.
that baby dragon up here. Like, get him,
I-
like, get him to use him like that.
Where is he? Where did everybody go? Oh.
They're farther up the path. Here, I'll just move you up there. There you go.
That whole group disappeared on me. I'm like, oh my god.
Krez is gonna walk to about right here and see like stone blocks and be like, "Hey guys, I found Waldo."
Yeah, you turn the corner around and you see the massive ruins of what looks like some old kind of settlement. Seems to be cylindrical in nature with some crumbled tower-like turrets. Now a big pile of rubble. A A little bit of the structure is still intact, but the majority of it is destroyed.
Okay.
I found, as I said, I found Waldo.
Who's Waldo?
Well, I guess that
Imagine
book's
it's on
just
the
not
map.
there.
Well, what?
It
Does
was
it
a
match
book.
anything on the map?
It does actually. You look at the map, and this is starting to look familiar. By what you have marked on the map, it says Illithid Colony with ruins in question mark next to it.
Oh,
This may be dangerous. Be ready. We're talking about illithids like the ones that killed.
would
Well,
Ulin
fucking
recognize it? Like
Ulin.
he like start shuddering at this?
Uh, Actually, you look around and you see Ulin is gone.
What the fuck?
He
How do
did
we
it
keep
again.
losing entire people?
So what are you guys gonna do?
Krez has no reason to stop walking.
Look for Ulin.
I
Where's
get
the
off of
fucking people?
Cogsworth. Take things a little bit more seriously for a minute.
Okay.
Am I attuned to my knife yet?
Yeah.
Or how long?
As of now,
Yeah.
you would be attuned.
Okay, perfect. Just curious about that. I'm gonna kind of stay back around here and keep bugging Helena about everything. Like, are you for real? Like, you're for real? Is it for real? You're for real?
Do I like? Did I stutter?
Oh, that's not
Bitch, did I stutter?
Bitch, did I stutter? Yeah.
Argyle is gonna take a moment coming to terms with that one.
All right.
You gotta tell him the vow of I call it poverty too. He's gotta give up all his wealth.
That's not true.
You're not helping Pimp Simon.
So yeah, Krez would be the farthest one up. Eldith close behind, and she says to you, Krez, "I don't like this. I don't. This doesn't feel right."
So do we turn back, or do I go into a rage, charge in there, and start swinging at empty walls?
I would say just keep your eyes peeled. We have no idea what could be here.
Was
Okay, do you
something
guys
that
see
I
something?
just got. Hang on. Where was it? Spells.
Krez
I'm
looks
start
at
coming after these guys.
Eldith and literally takes his fingers and peels his eyes back and starts looking around.
Okay, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Not a problem.
Man, this would be advantage by far. Okay, that is increased like POV right there.
5.
Yeah, you see
Rep
cave.
OV.
Looks
You
clear to
see
me.
caves and rocks.
I am going to, knowing that the last time we tangled with an Ithilid, they were invisible at first. I'm going to, Elena's going to take a moment, touch her symbol, and cast See Invisibility,
Ooh.
which is 1 hour. I see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and I can see into the ethereal plane. And ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent, which is exciting and fun.
All right. So, in that case, God, how do I show this to just you?
You can just,
Take a screenshot of it and send it directly to her.
I'm going
yeah.
to. Let me just get to my images.
She's not very book smart, but she learns from her mistakes. Oh God.
Is anybody telling me to wait? Because otherwise I'm walking.
I'm assuming that we're like paused until like she actually gets to see.
Yeah, we're technically like paused right now.
Okay.
Just trying to get the picture.
I mean, I think he is far enough ahead of me that there's not much I could do. Let's shoot pause at the.
You see something along the lines of this
Okay.
levitating towards the ceiling of this cave.
She literally just comes to a full stop and is like, "Everybody stop. Press stop. Don't move."
Wait.
And
Wait.
she's
Oh, okay.
looking at something that looks like it's about 30 feet up, but there's probably nothing there for you guys.
We ain't see shit.
And as you see this thing, Helena, you can already get a beat on it, and it is looking straight at you guys.
I don't know how to make this fucking visible to all of you. Giant worm creature, many tentacles, big mouth, right ahead, 30 feet up, like just big, very large. And she's got
Hearing this,
her
Argyle's gonna cast Fairy
double-handed
Fire.
scimitar out.
Where are you casting it?
Right where she directed, so that I can
She's like
cast
pointing
it
like
over
right.
top.
Is it in the middle of these stones?
I don't know where it is. I just know what it is.
Where is
According,
it? Okay.
she's pointing at it. I don't
Essentially,
know.
where you're pointing is around this
Yeah.
area.
I'll do the same thing. I'll do Fairy Fire. Same with him.
Okay.
Double tap him.
Okay, wait a second here.
Sorry, I ruined your fun, Nick.
Oh, dude. Don't even. This
Shame
is
on you.
great.
Shame on you.
This is great.
It was like I was gonna kill all of you with an invisible creature. You guys can't see this thing, but she's got this look on her face like this is.
Yeah, Argyle's actually gonna move up around. Holy
Okay, so
fuck,
you
this is a
guys,
big cave.
yeah, so you guys both cast Fairy Fire at that area.
Yeah, I want to spread mine out because like it's only a 20-foot box, so I want to spread mine out to like increase the range.
I'll just do mine towards the middle. DC 15.
Yeah, and I'll like kind of come at it like over here.
And that's a Wisdom save, isn't it? Or Dex.
Dex.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
This will go great. Cool.
This is a super dexterous thing, maybe. I don't know.
So, and as I understand, Fairy Fire makes invisible creatures visible.
Correct.
Well, they can't get benefit from it. I would assume that they're glowing in that blue glow.
Yeah.
So they're technically still invisible, I believe, but you can see where they are.
Technically, then making it visible.
Yeah.
It's not
So either way, yeah, you guys see this. I will post it also in the Biscuit chat so you can get a good
What in the
picture.
god? Wait, is that like to scale with that little man down there?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of Dodge. Argyle just shits his pants.
No shitting in pants.
Hey,
Not allowed.
hey.
All right.
Big
And,
round black ball there.
And at this point, I'll have everybody roll initiative.
Right, and then everybody gets the plus to their initiative roll except Argyle.
Fairy Fire is a 60-foot range, so we would have had to have moved up closer to do that.
Yeah, you guys,
FYI.
I'll say that you guys would have been able to do that, so we'll get you within 60 feet. That's 80?
And you said it's 30 feet up,
Yes.
so we would have had to been to about the edge of the ring, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, and that is the +3 bonus to initiative for people within 10 feet of me. So that would be.
Right now, that'd be Simon.
Actually, that's not a bad thing if I'm right next to Simon. Get the cleric up in the order a little bit, but
Okay.
all right, and the dragon, but I don't think the dragon is fine. So initiative.
Oh no, if they moved up
Alright.
there, Krez is definitely gonna be like, yo, what are
Nice.
we swinging at it? We swinging?
So 16.
So +2 to this spell, this initiative.
Plus 3.
Plus, well, I got
So you
+3
get-
already.
So
No,
that's
15
it'd be plus 6.
15 will
okay,
make
so-
it
No, +3,
18.
that would be 18. Yes.
correct.
17 for
I got
Krez.
18 as well.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that it's pretty. I'm gonna say that you probably have a higher dex score than Simon.
I don't
feel-
know, man.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
just
waking up with some bling, so
2
I got 15 dexterity, so.
and
Yeah, I
3.
got
Yeah.
a 17.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, so we got the initiatives in. And this is pretty easy so far.
We have the results are in. Made me think of like Mari Povich there.
All right. So. Cool. Okay,
Both are in.
so
Argyle, you are not the cleric.
at the beginning of the initiatives, this thing is going to have a layer action. It is going to start. It's going to start smacking its tendrils on the ceiling, trying to have stalagmites fall down on all of you.
what a douchebag.
So I'll have you all make dexterity saves.
Rude.
Nice.
Then you get
Wrong one.
and then Simon again. You get a +4 to all of your saves. Is your
My
next
deck
one.
save was 23.
Sweet.
Dex save 23. So what? Dex save plus what again?
+4.
4. Okay. So I got a total of 20. Actually, no.
23.
23.
So
Yeah.
19 plus 4 is 23. Yep. All right.
Elena, however, is rolling like shit tonight.
I do a backflip.
All right. Yeah. So it looks like Krez and Helena are the only ones that failed. So you guys are gonna take some damage.
It's fine.
I refuse to take damage.
It's fine. This is fine.
I refuse. I rage at that damage.
Yeah.
But
Rage against
intimidate
the
the
dying of the
DM.
light.
I'm gonna intimidate.
Intimidate. Yeah.
I pull a
Okay,
Chuck Norris
so-
and look at the stalagmite as it's falling and intimidate it to go back up.
No, go back. All right. So Helena, Krez, you're both gonna take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as debris and rocks start falling on you.
I don't believe it.
Now, bludgeoning. I think I have.
Now, we took a long rest or we took a short rest recently?
Long
Long.
rest.
Long rest. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Change your spells if you need to, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, before we get into this, I think I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. I will be right back.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we can all just do that really quick before we get into this, because this is gonna be a long fight.
I don't believe it. Krez is gonna one shot it.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shot.
Did you say how high up it was?
the ceiling, 120 feet. No, I have no idea.
120 feet. Yeah.
No, that's just me saying something to say something.
Krez, do you want me to enlarge you?
That would be super cool.
Krez, not understanding, goes, sure.
He's like, "Are you hitting on me?"
Do you want me to make you a giant?
Yeah. Big Krez is good.
You'll do a little bit more damage too. You'll do an extra d4 damage, and you'll have strength saves and strength checks with advantage, which you already get, so that's not a big deal when you're
Yeah.
raging. But you'll be bigger.
I'll take being bigger and doing more damage.
All right. Or I can slap you with some heroism, which will give you an extra. Every round, you'll start with. You'll be immune to frightened, and you'll gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability, which is 4. So you'll start every round with 4 temporary hit points. What would you prefer?
Well, I mean, if you were going to give somebody like the temporary hit points or something like that, I'd probably say give it to Helena. Like, because I'm already immune to frighten when raging.
She's also immune to, I think, or like has advantage on charmed, but not frightened.
Yeah, like while raging, like I can't be charmed or frightened.
Okay, well, I can do one or the other. Do you want.
Enlarge would be the better one for the extra damage, but that'd be where
It
I'd
just
go.
depends on how high it is, because if it's like up off the ground quite a ways, then you're going to need to get up to it. And if I double your size, then you might be able to get up to it better.
Does it give me more movement speed?
It does not.
Ah.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Extra damage is always extra damage. I'll take it.
Everybody loves extra damage.
Your weight is multiplied by 8. So you'll be a big fatty.
That's fine.
Damn.
Though I do have a question for you, Nick.
What's up?
Since I got hit by that stalagmite that was caused by this guy, can I hellish rebuke him?
I probably shouldn't let you, but I'm gonna.
I love it. So yeah, after I get hit in the head by that rock, I will point at the one and be like, "That was your only source of damage to me." And it's a Dex 13
Alright.
save. It takes half damage on save.
You know
Yeah,
what? I probably
it
can't
did not
do that.
pass that.
Was my fairy fire or was Argyle's the one that connected, or did they both?
11 points of
Yes.
fire damage.
They both did.
Okay, then I will drop mine and do a. When it's my turn, I'll do enlarge on him.
Okay.
Give him a good game on the butt, and then fly up on top of the rock.
Alright, so is everybody back now?
Give me
Yep.
like 2 more minutes. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
But I'm like last in initiative anyway, so. They can get started.
What about Tim? Tim, are you still there?
Just got back.
Cool. Alright, so we'll kick it off then. Lithius, you are actually first to act.
All right. Cast enlarge on him. How high is this thing up off the ground?
This thing is on the ceiling right now. It's levitating, what it looks like. It doesn't seem to be stuck to the ceiling. But it's like a good 35 feet in the air.
35 feet in the air, and it's about 20 foot long. Like, are we going to be able to melee this thing?
Oh, yeah, this thing's massive. You'll be able to take hits at it.
Okay, perfect. So, yep, enlarge on him. I cast that. And I'm going to. How tall are these stones in front of us?
The stones, they vary from where you're at. Like around where you're at right now, they're like 15 feet tall. And as you get closer inside, they get to be smaller.
Okay.
So it's like, and stuff.
Then I will flap my little wings, fly upwards, all the way up as high as I can go, 30 feet up to the ceiling.
Okay.
And I cast my spell, did that.
Who did you cast that on?
Krez.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, because then
So
I get to do
an extra
this.
D4 and all that good stuff.
And now Krez is considered a large creature.
And I just prep myself, and I'm going to tell Cogsworth to follow Krez into battle and to back him up.
Okay.
And so my initial spell drops from the creature, and I'm up in the air. So I'll put that, and I am done.
All right, nice. So Lithius, you fly 30 feet up after canceling your spell, you give Krez a little bit of like a attaboy with a smack on the booty, and Krez almost doubles in size. He is now enormous. Now it gives me clarity as why when I walked in the room and got my headset back on, you're like, yeah, make him a big old fatty. Because the first thing that I thought of was like, yeah, now you just turned him into fat bastard, essentially.
Well, with the intelligence that Krez has, you're not too far off.
That's what I thought.
He was
All
on the
right.
Subway diet for a while.
I didn't eat no corn.
Oh, you like the good frisky? Ah, right, let's go.
All right, Argyle, it is your turn.
Okay. Looking up at this, how it's on the ceiling?
It is. Where the fuck? Oh, there he is. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to put a bell on him.
No, that's my stealth.
I put a circle on you, not for any other reason other than I have a hard time finding your token on my map.
Hey, I have advantage on stealth for a reason, okay?
Fair enough.
How is it on the ceiling there? Like, is it wrapped around like stalagmites and shit?
It seems to be floating.
Hmm. Okay, and it's 35 feet up in the air?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna give this a go. Probably not really gonna do much, but I'm going to need it to make a constitution save of 14.
Okay, cool. That's gonna pass.
Fuck. Alright, well, alright, levitation wasted. Is that taken? Yeah, it's one action. Alright, so that's
Mhm.
one action used, and then,
So did you just cast levitation on it?
yeah, I was gonna see if I could whip it down to the ground and see if that would fuck with it floating, but
Is it still
Isn't it
invisible? Because
already?
this spell both of our spells just deactivated on it.
wait, our spell's
Fairy fire.
deactivated on it?
Yeah, it's a
No, you're.
concentration spell.
Concentration spell deactivates when you cast another concentration spell.
Correct.
Oh,
So do you want to
I see.
reconsider your actions then?
Not necessarily, because wouldn't
He,
Lithius have been the one who captured it?
no, he dropped
In
his
his fairy
because they were
fire?
both on.
Since yours both hit, he dropped his and gave Krez enlarge.
Oh, I missed that whole little bit of a spiel there. Okay, yeah, I'm going to definitely change my action if that's okay.
Totally fine then. So you're gonna keep the concentration on fairy fire.
I'm
What
gonna
are you
keep
gonna
the
do then?
concentration on. Okay, so Owlbear just kind of crashed on me there. How far am I from it?
You are at this moment.
1,287 feet.
If you move 45 foot into this structure, you would be at least 30 feet below it. I will let you know also that all of this rocky terrain area, this is all considered difficult terrain, but free spaces are obviously not.
Okay, like I said, it crashed, so I'm not quite looking at the screen right now, but I'm 45 feet away from it.
Yeah, you'd have to move through some debris and stuff. But you're a distance. Let's say you're a distance away. Like
Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun here with my new dagger.
okay,
It has the same range as regular daggers with the 20 to 60 feet, correct?
yes.
All right, so I am going to whip it beside the head of this creature, and I'm going to blink to the dagger, and I want to like spin in the air and stab right into this fucking thing's eye.
Okay. So
Alright.
you throw that. I want you to let you know you want to hit it in the head. This thing is in the air. So you would throw this dagger and appear by this thing's head, 30 foot in the air,
He goes chomp.
and then you make an attack.
Yeah, I hear what I'm saying, and I have faith. I'm
Okay,
having
cool.
faith.
I'm just letting you know. It's like this is what's happening. So yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
I'm sorry, I'm just pulling up the stats on that dagger quickly there.
It's +1 to attack and damage rolls.
+1 to attack and damage rolls. Okay, so just attack with a dagger, add +1 on each. All right.
Correct.
So that is going to be a dirty 22 to hit.
All right, that's gonna hit.
And then that is going to be a 7 + 1, so an 8. And then
Nice.
I get to apply sneak damage to that, correct? Or no?
You actually don't because there's no allies within 5 feet of this creature.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
Was it
I gotta
surprised
get
by
used to
the
that.
teleport?
It was not surprised. It saw you all coming.
What? I blinked
Yes,
into
it
its
has.
body.
It has an ability where it can sense creatures within a mile of it that are essentially sentient.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I can use my cunning action, correct? Or is that an action? It's a bonus
Yeah.
action. Yeah, it's a bonus action. Okay.
Cunning action is a bonus action.
Can I use my dash to like dash down onto one of the walls, landing there?
I would give you a cunning action to let you pick where you're gonna fall within this 20 foot or this 10 feet. But you're still falling. Like you got up there, made your attack, and now you're starting to fall.
Yeah.
So I'll let you make either an athletics or acrobatics check with your cunning action.
I think
to
you know which
see-
I can make.
Yeah, I figured.
Do I take that -1 or +6? I don't know. And that is an 18 rolling for a 24 on the landing.
Okay, cool.
Judges,
So
give me your fucking signs.
So you do manage to pick one of these squares that you want to land, so you're not gonna like fall off course.
Yeah, sorry, I had to load it up there. I was still having an issue. So am I able to like come off of it and land on this rock over here by chance?
Like I said, it'd be just in the square where you were at.
Oh,
So
okay,
kind of like in this
now
area. So you can pick one of those
Alright.
squares. But then, since you fell, I don't want to roll so many of those. That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, see, that's why I was curious if I could have used my fucking dash to kind of. Okay, I know it's a little bit.
It's hard to dash when you're in the air.
Well, you know, double jump.
Right.
Not if
This
it's
isn't
pushed off the
Mario.
head.
Sorry. Oh yeah, can I dash off its head? Propel myself off its head, dashing to the ground.
Okay. Either way, it's the same thing.
I'm
You
still
made
taking
it.
damage.
You're
Okay.
still gonna take half of this at least.
And then can I cunning? Can I uncanny dodge that?
No.
Not from a
So,
fall.
You can't uncanny dodge a fall. I'm not gonna let you Zelda roll out of this. So you're gonna take 8 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground hard. Because you just
Okay.
fell 30 feet. It could have been worse.
Oh, it could have been, but I landed flawlessly. A little bit of a stumble.
But yeah, so 8 bludgeoning damage from that.
Oh.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Since I'm on the ground there, I still have a
bonus
bonus action. I haven't actually used one, correct?
Well, you said you used your
I'm
cunning
going
action
to
to
use-
dash.
Oh yeah, but you said it didn't make a difference on anything, so I wasn't gonna. I was trying to see if I could work it to
I
like.
meant like it didn't make a difference on if you passed or failed. Because before I thought you were just kind of like springboarding out of nowhere or trying to control your fall with your bonus action, but now I realize that you actually like sprung off of this thing's head as you was stabbed.
Yeah,
that's
like
what
I was
check is
trying to,
for.
like I was trying to control it to, like
Yeah,
I was trying to make it like a directed landing to come over here, and then also like avoid damaging myself with the landing. But if it didn't avoid it, then I wasn't gonna bother with the dash, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
you're
Well, then if
full
that's the
damage.
case, then you're going to take full damage of 15.
So like, no. Okay, well never mind. If I dash, then I can end up over here, right?
Why don't you just jump up on top of this sucker?
Yeah, why don't?
Well-
That's a good point.
Stealth. Well, I guess he can sense you.
Oh my god, yeah. Could I jump on top of it and like use my bonus action to hide?
This thing's massive, so you could use your bonus action to hide, but you're gonna do it at disadvantage.
So, okay, so that would be a stealth check,
Yes, at disadvantage. Because
but I
you're
have
on
advantage,
the
so it
thing.
would be a normal.
You do have advantage, yeah. So, yeah, it would just cancel out and make it a normal roll.
Sorry for taking so long on this, guys.
Oh, it's all good.
No problem.
Seven.
Wanted to
Seven.
be
That's
thorough.
15.
Okay, cool. So, if that will be all, we're gonna move on really quick.
Definitely move on.
Simon,
Sorry.
it is your turn.
Yay, yay. Okay. I step 15 feet forward. I shoot a guiding bolt at the creature. Then after that, my bonus action is going to be to start up my spiritual weapon. So here goes my guiding bolt, which is 120 feet distance.
Cool. Cool.
Oh my god! And I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Jesus. Oh, that sucked. Okay.
Oh, also, Argyle, roll me a Constitution Constitution check for your concentration or concentrate. That's a Constitution, isn't it?
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
yeah,
I think that you're gonna have him roll for getting hit by me.
No,
That would
not
be
you.
amazing.
that's a 12.
Okay, you're good. So Simon, your attack misses. Then you said you were gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Yeah, spiritual weapon, and that pretty much ends my turn.
Okay, wonderful. For the sake of things, say you did it like 60 feet from yourself, close to the action. So that'd be just up near Mega Krez.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mega Krez.
Speaking of which, it is now Krez's turn.
Sorry. Okay.
Krez.
So, yeah, I had to hit the bathroom, so I muted everything because my new headset doesn't have a mute button. But I do have to. I have to go
Oh,
backwards a moment.
sure.
If he landed on top of the creature, but he's still taking the 8 damage and had to make that concentration check.
That's
Oh
a good
yeah, do
point.
I
That's
do
a
I
good point.
undo that damage?
Yeah, since you didn't fall, yeah, you're good.
Thank you,
You just-
Krez.
Good point. Thank you for correcting me.
Not correcting you, just asking, just getting an understanding.
No problem.
I'm pretty sure there's no
My
way I
hero.
can move underneath this thing to hit it, right? It's too high up.
Yeah.
Even me being
Yeah,
enlarged, I can't
nearly
reach
there.
30 feet. So
Correct.
I'm gonna draw my long or my short bow and take 2 shots at it.
Okay.
That's gonna be 19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Do I still get the? I have to ask this because I'm not 100% sure. Short bows are not considered strength weapons, so they wouldn't get the 1d4 for enlarge.
No,
Or would
they
they?
wouldn't.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be 5 points of damage on the first strike, or the first shot, and then that's gonna be 23 to hit on the second one.
That's gonna hit as well.
All right, that's gonna be 2 points of damage, and I am gonna start. Okay, this is gonna be a little harder for me being enlarged. Is my movement? Do I base it off? Or based off of 4 squares for movement?
I think it's still based off of the individual squares. You just take up 4 squares.
Okay, and these are
I
5
think
foot
it
squares.
increases the movement increases by something though, doesn't it?
Not
No.
for enlarge. No, I asked that earlier.
Oh.
Okay, so then I just want to move my. I'm gonna go 40 feet to there.
Okay, so just so you know, this is all. Wait, you just doubled in size. So yeah, this would be easy enough for you to just kind of hurdle over.
Okay.
Well,
So
you
I'm
said they're
stepping on
15
Legos.
feet. These are 15 feet high, right?
Yeah, and you're like what, 7 foot tall?
Um,
Normally.
Normally, I am 5'10". So if I double inside, I'm 10. I'm 11 foot tall.
So yeah, you're just still a little bit shorter than this.
Okay, so
So to
then
get to where you could go through this area, it's
yeah,
just kind of
so
like collapsed
15
rocks.
feet to there, and 25 feet to there. So we'll be moving
So this also, I
to
will let you
this.
know, this is the parts where there's like strewn rocks. Those are going to be difficult terrain.
Okay, then I'll just move to here because that'll
That'll work.
shorten some of mine. Perfect. That will be my
Cool.
turn.
All right, so it's going to bring us to the Neolithid.
Get your ass to the
And,
ground so I can smack that ass.
It kind of can suss out where Argyle is at this point.
No. No, no, no.
And that's going to hit you as the tentacles reach out from this thing.
7, 10.
And Argyle, you're going to take 25 bludgeoning damage along with 12 psychic, so a total of 37.
Holy shit, we're
dodge.
not surviving this.
Uncanny
you can-
dodge the shit out of that.
Yeah. So
Is
you'll
that
be able to
16? Or wait,
So-
sorry.
Can you
18.
Psychic.
Can you do that? Is that is like
There's
Wait,
also
do I
muffins
have an
in there.
immunity or a
Oh,
resistance to
chocolate
that?
one, a
'Cause
blueberry
of
one, and
my-
cheese one.
You tell us, bro.
I'm about to.
You might be able to use
No
evasion, but not
resistance, no
uncanny
immunity.
dodge.
uncanny dodge's area effect? I thought. I might be wrong though.
What were you guys saying?
when an attacker that sees you hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to
Might be
where the
thinking
fuck
of
did it
something
go?
else.
To have the damage against you, evasion. I, for some reason, don't see.
What are you looking for?
Well, one of you said evasion you could use, but not uncanny dodge, and I don't see where evasion is at all.
I don't know anything about evasion there.
Neither do I. So, the way it sees it, the way that it reads, it says when an attacker you can see hits you, and it.
I can definitely see it.
Well, technically, it can't see you. Wait, that
Wait,
doesn't
what?
matter.
Yeah,
It's
it's
blind.
that I can see.
Yeah, so yeah, you can do that. Have the damage.
So how much was it in total?
So you'll be able to have the first. Well, let's say you'll be able to have the first set of it because the psychic damage is different.
Here, you saw
You're going to take all the
email
psychic
message.
damage, which is 12, and
Okay.
then you're going
Here.
to have the bludgeoning damage, which was 25.
Johnny.
We'll have it to.
Do you see Mimo's
12.
message?
So 24 total.
Yeah, don't feed him in the morning. I'll take care of
And
it.
I also need you to make me a strength saving throw.
And a con saving
Okay,
throw.
while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be yelling at the guys, "Hey guys, look at me! I'm the king of the..." And then I'm gonna get whacked by this thing.
Yes, and you also need to make me a Constitution saving throw for your fairy fire that's still going.
Doesn't nat 20 still count if my modifier reduces it to a 19? Because that is a nat fucking 20.
It's like I like to call them nat 19s.
Nat
yeah.
19.
But
And
yeah,
then you said a constitution?
correct. To maintain the concentration on your spell.
That's a 12.
Okay, so you managed to keep that going too. And as this thing wraps you up with its tentacles and it tries to shove you into its gaping maw, you manage to fight your way down out of its grip and
Well,
a little
darling,
bit
not
out
on
of
the
its
first
way.
date.
But I will also have you make me a strength save to see if you can still hang on.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is it, there it is, strength save. Oh, come on, roll. Don't fucking. He's opening the stupid thing instead of rolling. There we go. Oh,
Okay, yeah,
I'm
so
plummeting.
you fall. Roll that. So that's gonna. You're fucking kidding me.
You just TPK me, or did you just PK me?
No, I rolled all ones on the damage. You take 3 damage.
Minimum damage.
The road
Oh,
that
says.
that is my acrobatics coming out. Okay.
I feel like that's the
I'm gonna be
only
winded.
way.
I'm gonna hit the ground, and I'm gonna be like,
Bing.
I feel like that's the only. It's like you hit the ground. You're like, wow, that didn't hurt a lot. But then you feel that your ankles start to twinge, and you're like, ah, I twisted my ankle. Fuck.
I can't breathe.
All right, with that, Helena, you are up.
Okay. I would like to cast Moonbeam, please.
Okay.
But let me make sure that I need to get in space first. 120 feet. How far away am I right now?
As long as
You
you're by
far.
Simon, you can get it. Simon's
What?
last spell is 120 foot.
Yeah.
Bingo. Yep. Bingo bango. I'm going to start moving. Use my movement and cast Moonbeam in that first kit. Oh, go away. Sorry. Not so I'm going to stop it. Move, what was it, 30 feet? Is that what I got? Yep, so 30 feet. I think that's right. No, too far. Back a little.
Yeah. Go. Yeah, right there. That's good.
And then cast Moonbeam right on top of it. So like
Alright.
where it's like the big ass head is, like hit it in the, and it's just a 5-foot cylinder of pale silvery light. And it will, what is it? 5-foot radius, 40 feet tall. Dim light fills the area. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing flame, and it must make a con save.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry. Speaking of save, should I make another one since I slammed into the ground?
For
My fairy fire.
yeah, well, the first one failed, so or the last one that you made failed. Or no, wait, it didn't.
It did.
Yeah, make another one,
Oh.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Probably
trying
should have
to
pointed that out.
ask you about that.
Because it's half the damage is the thing. And if he took 24 damage, then 12 would be.
That's a 14. Oh, also, I kind of forgot. Every attack has advantage on this creature under fairy fire. I've been forgetting about that.
But does Uncanny Dodge reduce the saving throw on concentration checks? Because the overall damage being 37, having it to 24, would it still negate the saving throw down? I'm asking for my own
Hold on a
understanding
second.
of it.
It'd be what he took.
Uncanny Dodge only affects melee attacks against you.
Right. But like, so when you make a concentration check for a spell, right?
Based
Oh,
on
okay.
damage taken.
That's what's fucking it up because I misread that. I thought it was just a DC of 10, not DC 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's where it's throwing me off. Okay, sorry about that.
But that's where I was trying to get my
Based-
understanding as a
Originally
DM.
Right.
24 damage.
It's because I
and
didn't
he rolled a
understand.
12, which would have
So
been
that
I'm
would
completely
pass.
lost.
spot on. And then he rolled a 14 for the second one, but he only took 3 fall damage from that, so that would have been fine.
So yeah, your fairy
technically,
fire's still up. You're still good.
Okay.
Now
So
I
nothing's
understand.
changed? I was so confused on what was going on there.
Concentration.
No, we're
check.
just all trying to get on the same page about your concentration checks and how that actually works. Now that I'm gonna actually take this, copy paste it, and put it in my quote unquote DM screen, i.e. the notepad that I have open. There we go.
Someone want
Cool.
to explain to me what's going on? Because I'm still lost.
Okay, so pretty easy. You fell.
Yeah.
Made your concentration you made your concentration for the last roll that you had for the damage.
Yeah.
The damage was 24. So your save would have been 12.
Yeah.
Because it is supposed to be either half the damage that you took or DC 10, which you passed with a 12. The next part that you did, you fell
Okay.
and took 3 damage. So
Okay.
DC 10 made that. And as for okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, no, I was able to keep up with all of that there. I just wasn't sure where the confusion was in that. I just realized that after I fell that I should have made another con save, so that's why I thought about that there.
Okay, so sorry, that really threw me off. I'm so sorry. So Helena, I believe you had just cast Sunbeam.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Wow. Close.
Solar
Daylight is a
beam.
whole other show. Whole other.
Wrong domain.
Yep. So I need a save for you. Is it the con save? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, con save.
All right. So the DC is
15.
they passed.
All right, so you take half damage, which is 2d10 radiant. Ba, 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 ba. So what is that? 9. So half of that is what, 4. And then moving closer, and that'll just stay up. And that's my turn. Hello?
I'm sorry, I'm just typing, answering a question right now. So you made your damage.
And that's centered right on its head. So anybody who gets close to the hat is going to take damage too. So just be aware.
Noted.
Stay out of the cylinder.
All right, so they took 9 damage.
Halved.
So have to 5.
4, 5,
4.
whatever. I don't know. Do you round up or round down?
For my monsters, I round down. So
Yep.
That's
for
not
players,
fair.
I round up.
We had this conversation in the past, Nick.
Did we?
Yeah.
It's all good. I don't care.
It's supposed to be down for damage to players, up for damage from players.
No. No. Like in the past, he's ruled it as everything gets rounded up. Now he's just changing it to screw with us because he wants us to die to this thing on Helena's birthday.
Yes, I want a TPK on her birthday. That's what it is. No, I'm just kidding.
You wouldn't be
I'm
the
just
first.
I'm toying with some ideas about how to make things a little bit more exciting, and maybe I should just keep my mouth shut about what I'm doing behind the screen. But moving on, that will bring us to Lithius.
That thing away.
Olivia is
I'm
currently
eating
touching the
cheese
butt.
nips.
What?
He's eating cheese dip, but I said he was touching the butt.
I'm munching on cheese nips.
Chad.
It is.
Give me uno
Yeah,
momento.
no problem, sir. Snack attack hits us all, I think.
30 feet up in the air, I see the light appear, and I see poor Argyle looking beat up but still alive. I'm just going to take a pew pew shot.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I have to take out 2 more arrows out of my inventory.
Yes, keep track of your ammo.
And it is still at advantage, correct?
Correct.
Fair enough. So that's a natty 20 then. Woohoo!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So that one deals decent damage, 18.
Okay,
right back.
So remember, we're
the first one
maxing
is
the first
maxed.
one.
Okay,
So
so then
10
that
plus
is
5
2
plus
more. So
5.
20
20.
damage.
Nice.
And my second shot is pretty decent, 22
That'll hit.
for another 7, so 27 total.
Nice.
And I send that gap between these 2 stones by Cogsworth. I'm guessing he's able to squeeze through those.
This one? Or this one right here?
Correct.
What? Is he a medium creature?
He's medium, but he's a dog. He's thin and long.
Yeah. I'll say that he can make it. Just him could make it through it.
Perfect. So that's
So he could be like
5,
right there.
10, 15, 20, 25, probably 30 at that point.
Yeah.
40. He'll go there. Looks like there's less stuff there, so he'll go there for his 40, and he'll be
Okay.
making his way towards where Krez is headed.
Okay.
And I am done.
Cool.
I gotta go help
Argyle.
my wife real quick. I'll be back in maybe 5-10 minutes. If you want me to roll for my next attack, I can.
No problem. We'll wait for you to get back. I think we'll probably be just getting to you when you get back.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
I'll bring my
hopefully.
phone.
Okay. So yeah, Argyle, you would be up next.
All right, so I was thrown down. Am I like prone or standing or?
Yeah, you are. As of right now, you just hit the ground. You are prone.
Okay, so laying there, I'm gonna grab my dagger, or holding the dagger in hand. I'm going to be like, Raven Queen, if you really are there for me, I could really use a hand right now. And I'm gonna get up, look this creature in the face, and I'm going to charge in, avoiding this head thing. Getting up, how do I, like, does that take
After movement.
half my movement? Okay. So I'm gonna like try to run around. It's a really bad picture here of it there for this. I'm gonna like try to run around it and dab into it with that dagger there. But like I want to like try to run and tear through it while I'm going.
Well, I mean, it's
So-
still in the air, so
Oh right, it is still in the son of a Hoover. All right, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna throw the dagger at this thing. All right, dagger attack. Come on.
all right.
That's going to be 24 to hit.
24. Oh yeah, because it's +1. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And then that is going to be a 5 for damage there, and hit with an attack finesse or ranged. Got advantage on it. No, I don't have. No, I guess I can't sneak attack or anything on it, eh? Or
I
is
believe.
Lithius near it at all, or? No,
Hold on a
I'm the only
second.
one.
So let's look at your sneak attack one last time. It says
Yeah,
once per
no, I know. I
turn,
keep reading over it. I'm bad for that.
but it also says if you have the advantage on the attack roll. you have Fairy Fire cast on this thing, so not only do you have advantage on it, you would be able to apply your sneak attack. So
That he
Perfect.
does. Oh, which means he would have got it last time too, right?
yeah, you gotta keep paying attention to that, guys.
I
Pay
think I need to
attention to
stop
your
smoking weed again.
abilities.
It's all good. I forget too.
If no. If Nick stopped smoking weed as well, though, we'd have a problem. He just kills everybody.
Yeah, because I'd just be like, all right, cool. You guys are facing a Trask. Oh, you killed it? Another Trask.
Two
Alright,
more.
so with the sneak attack damage on that, that was. Oh, that was Argyle level 20. Wrong character.
Please don't roll your level 20 sneak attack here.
He's not even in the campaign. Don't worry.
That would have been hilarious. I just did 117 points of damage. Well, that fight's over.
That's an extra 7 on the damage.
All right. You get a good hit in this thing. It's not looking very much different.
Okay.
And if that will be all from you.
Well, the blade, it's not technically being held by it, so I'm going to call it back to my hand.
Yeah. All right. So, Simon the Simple Jr., it is your turn. You're way out in the sticks still.
Hold on. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, because they're fucking assholes.
my thing
Oh,
can
look,
only
I own
move
a
like
fucking
20 feet
fancy
at a time,
sports car.
correct?
We make noise
My,
when
Your
we're stuck
spiritual
neighborhood.
weapon can.
That's right.
Okay, well,
Mom's
I
been
I start
taking
setting that
pictures and
forward,
sending
right?
it
But
to
I'm gonna hit
the
the creature with another
HOA about them
guiding
parking on the
blast. This
street
one is
overnight.
gonna be
Mm-hmm.
what you call that?
She's tired of trying to pull into the
It's
driveway
gonna
with
be
them
third
being
level. Or is it fourth
Okay.
level? Third level, yes. Okay.
no,
Casting
but I
a
mean,
third level spell.
Nice.
Guiding bolts. It's a total of 14. Does that hit?
14 does not hit.
Does not hit. Figures. Okay. All right. Well, that means that with my last movement, I'm gonna move another 15 feet. So if you can please move me 15 feet next to Natalia.
Or Helena.
Helena. Yeah, right there.
I think his
Mhm.
complete inability to get names is part of Simon's
Yeah.
like most adorable features.
Yeah, I can't remember names, man. That's my major kryptonite. Okay, so my hammer, right? If you can, like, I don't know, put the icon on this, that way I can know where it's at.
I have a question. I have a question.
Right
Ted.
here beside Krez.
Oh, okay, all right, I see it. It's
Put a
wiggling.
pink ring on it.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
he roll that guiding bolt with advantage?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, you have
shit!
advantage on the attack. You didn't roll with advantage. So roll again, take the higher roll.
Okay. Well, anything better than what I rolled before, So okay.
Wow!
Yeah, 14 seconds.
Wow!
The
You
first
just had
one
to
was the
jinx it
best
by
one.
saying that.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all my actions right there.
All right, cool. Moving on, it will bring us to Krez.
I'm gonna be until it gets to the damn ground. I'm gonna shoot all my arrows at it. And
Okay.
that's gonna be 16 to hit.
That's just enough to hit.
Wonderful. It's gonna take 7 points of damage. On the second shot of it, that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit. With another 3 points of damage.
Okie doke.
And 2 more arrows out of my inventory.
Any movements for you?
Oh, yes. 15, 20, 25. We'll go about there just in case it falls down. I don't want to be right underneath it.
That's a fair move. All right. So moving on to the enemy, the Neolithid is going to start with its tentacles pulling itself across the ceiling
Of course.
to get out of that sunbeam or moonbeam, but it's still going to start its turn there, so it needs to make a con save.
Correct.
Moving with his
And-
fucking tentacles.
Like it's kind of like
if any
zero
part of
gravity
it
pulling
is in
itself
that.
across the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it is going to fail that.
Nice. 2d10 radiant. What's that? 11 damage.
Nice. And it's going to use its action. Hold on a second.
What's up, fuckface? I see you.
Okay, so yeah, it is actually going to use its action. And it's going to lower itself down
Your toe looks right fucked up, dear.
10 feet. So now
Yeah.
it is only 20 feet
getting
off
better?
the ground.
I'm on the little person.
And that's
Yeah,
all
like, it
it's going
looks
to do
black.
this turn. Helena, you're up.
Right. So
I'm gonna give these headphones a couple more
Did it
days
move out of the
trial.
moonbeam?
Like it kind of
Yes,
hurts
it
my
did.
earlobe,
Let me just check something really quick.
so I might be returning them.
Maybe up.
Like I really like the sound quality
Go away.
and things like that, but
On each of your turns,
I don't know if I want to
to
feel like the pain in my ear
up to 60 feet.
wearing them. Maybe I just have to get used to it. But
Is this technically a shape changer? No.
I don't think so.
I didn't think so. Just making sure. But
so
alright. So
I might be returning them.
that's terrain, huh?
I don't know for sure
This thing looks already fucked as it is. Could you imagine what, if anything, it would shapeshift into that it would find more menacing than itself?
because they were $200, and if I'm gonna buy another headset, I'm gonna wind
Can
up buying the one that you
I-
got. That's $200, and I'd rather just even
My
exchange it
30
at
feet of
that
movement.
point. I mean, they're nice
Then I'm
headphones.
going
They're great for
to
listening to music and
Blessing
stuff,
of
but
the Raven Queen.
if they're gonna, as I said, I'm gonna give it a
Get
couple more days to
another
see if it actually
30
affects my
feet
ears,
to
or if
right
like my
in
ears just need to
there.
get used to them. But
Yeah, no for me.
That will
yeah,
action.
that's like my kind of
Bonus
thought process.
action.
Like I love them
And
because of
who's
the sound,
this?
but I think your headphones do the same thing. You just turned
Who
off
is that?
the
I can't see.
setting
That is
for it because it
a
was too much for you.
spiritual weapon right here.
That's a spiritual weapon. That's not
So
super
I don't know.
useful.
As I
But
said, I'm gonna
it's
give it a
fine.
couple more days so I have like
So that's action,
I
bonus
think it's 2 weeks
action.
to return them.
That is it
So like
for
if I don't like
me.
them in the couple, like if it's still
The
bothering me
moonbeam
on
stays
Tuesday, I'm
up,
gonna return them and
and
order
then
the headset that you have.
we'll go from there.
All right. Oh no! I exited out of the encounter.
No.
Oh. Hopefully it's saved.
Hopefully,
If not, it won't be that big of a deal.
just
back.
because of that mistake though, it takes an extra 50 points of damage.
How does that work?
I will allow it.
Exactly.
Oh, good. It's kept everything where it was at. Wonderful.
Hey, look, if I'm not trying to cheat the system, you know what I'm saying?
Then
Right. Okay, so just back in time, like I said, Lithius, it is your turn.
Oh yeah. I think y'all know what I'm gonna do. Kind of a one-trick pony at this point. Is it
Pew
still
pew.
is it still lit up?
It is, and it is as of right now, it is a little bit lower. It is now 20 feet from the ground. It has come down from the ceiling a little bit.
Excellent. So that's a 19 to hit
That's gonna hit.
for 13 points of damage. Second shot. Come on, crit. Nah, 23.
All right.
Total of 24 points of damage. And I'm going to have
Oh wow.
5, 10, 15. Each square is 5 foot.
Yes.
20. So I'm going to have him jump up and get on top of this rock here.
Okay.
Is
So
he within range of this bad boy?
I was just getting to that because this whole time he's been making concentration checks on his own spell, and he just failed. As you hit him with this last arrow, it seems that whatever was holding him in the air has now failed.
Oh no.
And it falls 20 feet down. Straight down.
Everyone run!
Catch him, Chris.
Catch it with your teeth.
So can I attack one of its claws or one of its tentacles as it falls?
Yeah, totally.
Beautiful.
Just
With
gonna take this
advantage. Come on, crit. 22 would be the total.
That's gonna hit.
Oops, not that one. Grand total of 10 points of force damage.
All right. Yeah, the bloody battle continues. This thing is still raging on. It doesn't even seem to be phased by any of the damage you guys are doing, but you can see that it's physically doing damage to it as it's bleeding in places, but it's just so monstrous that the damage almost doesn't matter.
Do I need to
So
make a
how
deck
high-
save to get out of its way?
Yeah, I would like you to.
It's going to be 14.
Yeah, 14. It is actually not going to be enough, even with your monstrous size.
Mhm.
This thing is just huge. It's gargantuan size, so it's very hard to try and get out of the way of this thing. So you are going to take. You're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage
No problem.
as this thing comes down on you.
Have you been adding your extra d4 for your damage, Chris?
No, because I was shooting it with a bow, not swinging a melee weapon. So I was using a dexterous bow.
Fair enough.
As far as
How high
unless
was the
like
ceiling? How high was the ceiling, Nick?
30 feet.
Okay, so I'm pretty much at the ceiling. Are there any I will fly this way a smidge. And how high is the inner ring of stones?
It's like 10 feet tall.
All right, I have enough. I'm going to land gently like a ballerina and tell Cogsworth to help out and do better. And I'm done.
Okay. Argyle, it is your turn.
Okay, so this thing came crashing down on the ground now.
Yes, as of right now.
Okay. So wait, is it 10 feet away or is it like 5 feet away?
With the size of this thing, you're right in front of it.
So with it falling in front of me, would I get an opportunity attack?
no.
Okay.
Sorry. So I was just like, I'm like,
Question,
I'm like,
question, but no.
Can I shake?
my bad. My inner DM kicked in, and I'm just like, come on, man, come on.
You gotta try every opportunity, but no, that's not gonna work.
Hey, I'm the rogue, man. I gotta try anything and everything. That's my job.
Sneaky thieving
so what do you-
bastard.
What are you gonna do with your turn then?
I am just going to continue to attack it with this dagger there. I am going to slice at it with 1. And, that is 9. Oh, wait, advantage. Roll that one more time. That didn't make it much better, but that is a 12 to hit, which I don't think is going to hit, eh?
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, and then I don't think I can do much of anything else there. When you
mean, you
take the
just-
attack action. Yep, so I'm going to strike with my Psychic Blade bonus action there.
There you go.
And that might do it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
25. All right. And that is a 5 plus sneak attack damage is 15, 20 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So
And
with
then
that, what else would you like to do?
I have some movement, right? Or no?
You have a move. You said you wanted to move now. You've made your action. You did your bonus action. You still have your movement. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just double checking on that. All right. Sorry, stupid owlbear thing reloading. I'm
Yeah.
going to run around here below Cogsworth on this stone here.
Okay.
If I can fucking get it, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. Cool. Moving on. Yeah, Simon the Simple. It is your turn.
Hey Nick, will you do me a quick favor real quick? Can you put a dot where the moonbeam was?
It is right here. The circle should
Okay.
still be there.
It's the
Awesome, thank you.
circle of shame.
Page is refreshing. Hold on.
No problem. Oh, can
The
I
map.
change it?
The map got you too, eh? It hit me with that refresh
Yeah.
a minute ago.
Good. Now, it's my character. Okay. There's a one-trick pony here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and shoot another guiding bolt at this damn thing, right? See if I hit it this time.
Make sure you're rolling with advantage.
Yes.
Oh, I rolled a 26 this time. I don't think I want to roll with
That's a
advantage.
natural
I'm good with
20
that.
either way.
Yeah, naturally, yeah, I'm good with that one. Right.
Alrighty.
And rolling for
Ooh.
damages. Wow, that's a lot of damn dice.
Jesus
That's-
Christ.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
usually
I mean,
6d6.
on that.
Wait.
Okay, that's
So the
total
first one's gonna be
36.
max, right?
So let's see all the dice rolls here. So of course, it's not going to tell me all of them.
Here, I got it. It's 6. It would be 6 because the first one's max. Then 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3. So I guess just add 4 on top of. Just add 4 and it's 40.
42, by what I count.
Thanks.
No, you're right. So yeah, 40.
Yeah, because the first one would be maxed out. Yeah.
Man, mathing is hard. I shouldn't be this bad at it.
I'm a terrible Jew. I'm bad at it too.
Well, that
Okay,
leads
alright.
that leads me to the. I'll have a conversation with you later, Nick, about that because I might use something different in my campaign.
Okay, cool. So that will bring us to the spiritual hammer, i.e., the pimp cane.
Yeah. I had to.
I move it about another 20 feet up to the monster, right? Because this thing doesn't move that fast, right? So I just move it within distance. Yeah, 20 feet. It's about right there, right above. Yeah, and that's pretty much all my moves again. See, I only take like 3 seconds to do my stuff.
You should really flavor that as the pimp cane, as a pimp cane when you aren't attacking with it.
Oh my gosh. All right, so
Some golden knuckles or something.
Look out! A
Perhaps.
face. Come on. What you doing?
and with that, it will bring us to Krez Draven.
At this point, this motherfucker's on the ground. Chris' eyes are going red, and he's going into a rage.
Of course.
And he's gonna walk up and start smacking it with his great sword right in the belly, because obviously I can't hit its mouth from this height. That's gonna be a natural 20.
Woohoo! That's
Nice.
good.
So that's gonna be a total of 24 damage. No, yeah, 24 damage.
Did you add the 4, the D4?
Oh nope, I gotta roll a d4. Wait.
Oh,
Wait, hold on a
size
second.
does matter. Nice.
I thought we were just taking the max of the die for the
Right,
first
so it's-
one and then adding the rest.
Right, but the crit adds 2 of it. So right, it's 2d6, right, on normal roll. So both of those would be maxed. And then 2.
Yeah, so 6, 12.
and
plus
then
5 is 18, and then
plus 5 on it, right? Because hang on, let me pull up my rolls, right? Because I rolled 12 damage on 2d6, right? So
so
it's
the way that we understood it before was the first. So out of that 2d6, the first one would be max.
right, but it's 4d6 on a crit, right? So
Okay.
one weapon, like normal weapons, are 1d4 or 1d6, 1d8. My great swords are
Okay.
2d6.
So if the base is 2d6 plus 5, so that's 12 plus 5, that's 18. Plus this is 12. That would actually be 30.
No, so it'd be 12, right? Plus
Sure.
7 for my rolls, right? To bring it to 19. Plus 5 puts it at 24, right? Then my custom roll for the 1d4 for being enlarged puts another 4 for a total of 28 damage total on that crit.
Okay. That checks out with me.
Wonderful. That's first swing.
All right.
Swinging at his ass again. That's another natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
It's like swinging at the broadside of a barn.
So that's going to be a total of 22 plus another 3, so 25 damage on that swing.
Okay, good.
And with
Good.
that, Krez is going to also go in. Oh, nope. I already went into rage. Never mind. That's it for me. I'm done.
All right.
Chris just threw a
So,
fireball.
Krez just fireballs.
so it's going to bring us to the Neolithid, and
I just did
it is
50
going
points
to
of
reach
damage
out
to a
its
target on
tentacles
one
and
turn.
try and grab Krez.
Bring it, bitch!
You're
That
very
is
large.
that is going to hit you.
Okay.
So you're going to take. So 20 have to 10 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
plus 18 have to 9 psychic damage.
No, it's 18 flat. I don't get psychic reduced.
Oh, okay, so yeah, 18 flat plus the 10, so that's 28 total, and then I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
With advantage.
I get advantage either way on that. That's 24.
Okay, yeah, so this thing tries to, while it's got its tentacles out, it tries to scoop you up and like swallow you up, but you manage to like wrestle out of its clutches and get back down to where you were at.
You ain't got nothing, little man!
And Helena, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to take my
Here.
Ah,
Can you see Parrot?
sorry. It literally I went back to the thing and it
Can you see Parrot?
kicked me out twice. Hang on.
Can you see Parrot now?
Basically, I'm going to use my movement to get up and then start attacking. As soon as I get back into there. It's asking.
Yep, you're in.
Okay, thank you. All right, so 30 feet of movement is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I get like, is that close enough to attack?
Let's see. Yeah, right there would be good enough.
Okay, that's like on top of his.
It's weird because actually, so now thinking about it, you would probably end up being like right in this area.
Okay.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah, because it's weird because if the picture itself wasn't like exactly square, it won't let me change the dimensions for it being square unless I overlap. Because it's technically supposed to be a 4x4, but when I turn it to try and make it 4x4, it makes it 4x5.
Okay. All right. So there, going to take my first attack.
Okay.
Into so oh shit with advantage just in case. So 26 to hit.
That surprised me because I thought that was a crit already. Jesus. Yeah, that's
Not
gonna hit.
yet. Um so 12 radiant. I'm going to dunk a third or second level divine smite into it. Which is let's do so 5d8 so 3d8 radiant.
Dang.
Which would be another 14 damage on that.
Nice.
Second attack on that. Gonna be what's that? 19 to hit.
That's still gonna hit.
Oh shitty fucking 5, and then I will dump another divine smite for 2d8. For like 4 damage for a shitty roll, and then with my bonus action. So that's action, 2 attacks for action, bonus action. I'm going to harness divine power
Okay.
and regain a second level spell slot.
Sure.
And that's my
Cool.
my turn.
That's the turn. So yeah, you have taken some good swings at this. You guys can all kind of see that this creature is starting to become distressed again. Now feeling kind of threatened because you guys do seem to pose a threat to it. It's gonna use another lair action, and it's going to just start thrashing wildly and start crumbling the ruins around you. So I will need everyone that is inside the ruins to make a deck save. I think the only one that is excluded from this is Simon because he is outside.
And then
Simon, you must
everybody.
have like a horseshoe up your ass. You're always in the right place.
19 for
So
Chris.
Trez and Cogsworth will get the bonus 4 on that.
I get the bonus as well, then, right?
No,
Or am I not
Nope.
within range?
you are still cursed.
Oh,
So that would make
That's
mine
okay.
a 23. I'll be right back.
Correct.
And I'm up at the
And mine would
ceiling top.
be if he's within 10 feet, he gets it.
Yeah, so technically, Lithius, you are on top of the ruins, not in the ruins. So you would also be excluded from this roll.
Woohoo!
I'll get a 16.
Wait a minute. When you said I'm cursed, you mean I'm actually still cursed?
Yeah.
I thought that we dealt with that. So wait, she still cursed me?
She essentially
Yeah.
gave you stipulations of you can free yourself from this if you do her bidding, which is why she kind of said your old employer, he's the one that desecrated my tomb in the first place. Kill him, and you will gain your freedom.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
get
See, I thought I was like able to receive it
Yeah.
until I didn't do it, or I get okay. I misunderstood that. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
And
I
then
still have
So
the
25. I'm good.
yeah.
16
And what were
for
you
her.
saying?
Fuck.
That's it.
You said 15 for what? Your save? 16. Yeah. So looks like all of you passed. You managed to get out of the way of the majority of the rocks, so you're only going to take half damage from this. Wow, that's going to be a whole whopping 1 damage.
Nice.
Wait, we're taking half damage from it,
Yeah. So
That
you
is
guys
and
each
I
take.
uncanny dodge that shit.
No.
Turn that 1 into a 0.
No, not at all. Take that 1 damage, please.
I do need to roll for Cogsworth, though.
Yes.
He gets a +4.
Perfect. And that's a Dex save,
Correct.
which he has a Dex +1 plus my, so he has a +4, so he has a +8. And
Okay.
so that's a 19 on the die +8, so I'm pretty sure he made it.
Yeah, he's gonna take another. He's gonna take 1 bludgeoning damage as well, as he manages to get through the majority of the rocks, but still catches a little bit.
Okay. Noted.
All right. At the beginning of the round, it's Lithius's turn.
I'm just going to stay at 30 feet up at the ceiling, but I'm going to fly about here over this rock, and then pew pew, just kind of come at him from a different angle.
Sure.
First shot, come on, crits. That's 19 for the hit.
That's still gonna hit.
For 11, second shot.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh yeah, 22 for an additional 14, so 25 total. And then my puppers is going to attack with a vengeance. That's going to be a 19 to hit for 8 force damage.
Okay, sweet. So you
So 30
do a
total.
good. You do a good amount of damage to that. Jesus Christ, concentration is like the thorn in my side. Argyle,
Hey,
you took that 1 damage. Make me a concentration save.
damn it.
You gotta be a 10. Con save.
Basically, don't get a 1.
Yeah. I think I did. I think I'm
Okay.
good.
Dang,
You're
bro.
good. Okay, so yeah, now it
22.
is your turn.
It is my turn.
It is.
Alrighty. I am going to oh fuck, Owlbear, come on now. So 30-foot radius would be oh come on, I don't want more of those. Alright, so I'm gonna use my channel divinity. 1 second here. Twilight Sanctuary. As an action, you present your holy symbol, in which I am going to take the dagger I got from the Raven Queen, hold it in the hand that is burned, and I'm going to use that as my holy symbol. Fuck my old one. The Sphere of Twilight emanates from me. The sphere is centered on me, has a 30-foot radius, and is filled with dim light. The sphere moves with you and lasts for 1 minute until you're incapacitated or die. Whatever creature, including you, ends its turn in your sphere, you can grant that creature one of these benefits. You grant it 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points, or I end an effect, and obviously everyone in there is going to get the 1d6 plus 2 temp, except for this big bad motherfucker right there.
Okay.
So everyone within here, sorry, oh wait, it is centered on me, so yeah, Lithius, you're just outside that there. But everyone gets 1d6 temp, and I believe that it might include Cogsworth.
I get
Says...
1 temporary hit point.
What did you roll, dude?
I also
thought
got
you
1
rolled it
temporary.
Okay.
We roll it, or
That's
you roll it.
so helpful.
Well,
No,
technically
do
it
you roll
says
it or did you roll
it technically says that Argyle rolls it. It says you grant it 1d6 plus 2. So yeah, go ahead and roll your 1d6, add your 2, and we'll see how much everyone
3.
that is in this is. So yeah, you said you roll a 1. So yeah, so
Unfortunately, everyone gets 3.
Woot! I'll take it.
Nothing.
It was
better than
not as
nothing.
much as I was hoping, but yeah,
That 3 might save us from dying.
it
That's true.
best.
Okay, so that's your action. What would you like to do for your bonus actions?
Touch
or
the butt.
anything else?
Don't know if there's much that I can do. I am going to check a choice. Fuck, that doesn't help with that. That doesn't help with that. Yeah, I guess I'm going to hide. If I can do that, I'm just gonna hide in these rocks.
All right. So make me a stealth check then.
You really asking for that? You know I'm gonna pass. You know it. Oh, maybe not. That's 15.
Okay, cool. So you make your action to hide, and that is the end of your turn, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Simon, it is your turn. From the outside of the ruins, you can see that your companions are hard at work inside fighting this thing. What are you gonna do?
Yes. Fire another guy and bolt at them. Well, not them,
Okay.
but the monster.
Right.
With advantage, right?
Mhm. Yeah, with advantage, yes.
Correct.
I'm gonna go say goodbye to my wife. She's heading out for work.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, we said hi.
First attack was 13, which is a miss.
Did
Yeah.
you roll that with advantage?
Yeah, we'll do that right
That
now.
was with it. That was just a normal roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The second one's the 16. Is that a hit?
yeah, with your hit with advantage, so that's gonna hit.
Okay. Total of 16 points of damage.
Nice.
And my attack with spiritual weapon.
So yeah, you'll be able to move up enough to get a weapon attack in with that. Yeah, go ahead.
That was a 12. That's a miss.
Yeah,
Still
that's
has
gonna miss.
advantage.
Yeah. Oh, roll for
Oh.
advantage. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we keep forgetting advantage? Why do I keep forgetting it of all people?
Okay, that's a 14. That's still a miss.
Yep. Okay. Moving on.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, thank you. It is
Good
all.
shot with the guiding bolt comes streaking in out of the outside. Inside, Krez, what are you gonna do? You're still pretty big.
Oh, I'm still swinging at this motherfucker. He's gonna get carved up into mincemeat for me to make food with. With an 18
I've
to
been
hit.
watching Dungeon Mastery, and like Frez would fit in real well with that crew.
He's gonna take 10 points of damage on the first swing.
All right.
Second swing is a natural 20,
Yes.
which is 12 plus 14. Oh wait, I gotta roll 2d4 on this. Hang on. That's 4 for one and 3 for another.
What are
Total
the D4 again? Oh yeah,
enlarged.
because of enlarge. I forget of that.
Being a big
So
baby.
it was 26, so 29, 33 points of total damage on that plus the original 10. So total of 43 damage on that turn.
Good God. Just a massive
H-
attack to this thing.
How's he looking?
As of right now, he's bloodied. He's missing some tentacles from his mouth, but it is still up, and it still seems to have some fight in it.
Okay, bloodied. I'm thinking, do I want to go into a frenzied rage for this? Chris says, "Fuck it." He's wanting food. He's going into a frenzied rage at this point for next turn.
Okay. So you just see Krez start frothing at the mouth. And
That'll end my turn.
next up is going to be a Neolithid, and it is in good range of all of you. Let me just get this set up here. Yeah, that looks about right.
You're gonna
And
swing at two of us.
yes,
Aim it just towards
And it-
Helena and then, not me. I'm just kidding. Go
and
for
it
it.
is going to shoot off. It's gonna breathe in really deep and shoot out a cloud of acid
Ooh.
towards all of you. Or towards you, Krez and Helena. I will need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
All right, and that's still with the +4, so that's 23 for me.
Okay, yeah. So
And,
you both pass.
22 for me. Yeah.
So you guys are each gonna take 15 acid damage.
Is that the half amount?
That's halved
Okay.
already.
Okay.
So you would have it again. Like it was 30 total, halved to 15. So you would have it again to.
I won't have it. I'm not. I don't have acid advantage. I have poison advantage or poison resistance. So 15 total.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
Glad
good.
we got that out of the way.
Thank you.
No problem. And. Okay. Cool. That's all he can do right now. Helena, you're up.
Okay. Attack, attack, attack.
Taka.
Oh, I forgot to roll with advantage. Yeah, so 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
It's shitty. Roll. So 5 radiance. Second attack. With advantage. I keep forgetting. Sorry. Yeah, so 14 to hit. Jesus.
Yeah, that second attack is not gonna hit. You go to make a swing at it, and it kind of like trips you off balance with its tentacles.
And then bonus action. Second harness channel divinity to get a second spell slot back at level 2. And that completes my actions.
Oh, cool. All right. Nice. Moving on to the top. Lithius Grom, you're up. Oh yeah, he's saying bye to his wife.
Come back,
Nick,
Drum.
also, I'm gonna use the time to swap out Dawnbringer for my trusty double-bladed javelin or double-bladed scimitar. Sorry.
Okay, you're good. Thanks for letting me know. So we'll come back to him when he gets back. So Argyle, we'll have you take your turn.
Was it my turn?
Alrighty.
It is your turn, Lithius. I didn't know you were
Perfect
here or
timing.
not.
Yeah, I had to go get the dogs real quick. I'm here.
Hey, you're fine. Totally
Alright,
cool.
attack.
That's a lie. We were gonna loot your corpse.
That's
Oh,
fine. That's a
geez.
natty 20.
Simon was eyeing up your shoes, man.
Nice. Natty 20 for 20 on that one.
You guys are wrong.
Nice.
Second shot. That's a crappy 14 total.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. But with that first hit, you start to see that this thing is really starting to feel the hurt. It is
Good.
bleeding in multiple places.
That's a 20 to hit for my puppers.
Nice.
And he does a grand total of not very much, 6 force damage.
And was
Hey,
that a natural
better
20 on
nothing.
his?
No, it was
No.
a dirty 20.
It was. It just looks like that because when you roll custom 2d20s, it adds them together.
He gets the spell attack bonus of Lithius, so it's +7 to whatever I roll in the d20 for him.
Gotcha.
I am done.
All right. I also think that's weird because when you did roll 2d20, it kind of looked like what you have on the sheet, 13 plus 7. So,
Right.
wonderful. Argyle, it is your turn.
Alright, so from being hidden there, I'm gonna attack with my daggers.
Go for it.
I'm gonna throw that dagger, the blink dagger, and I'm also gonna throw a bonus action dagger there, kind of just like fling both of them at it.
Okay, so we'll do
So-
we'll do the action one first.
Yeah. Or what? Yeah, one was just the regular queen, so that's a 24 with advantage to hit.
That's going to hit.
Actually, it's gonna be 25, and then that'll be 5 for damage on that.
Sweet.
And
Don't forget to add your sneak attack.
I was gonna do that in the end there. So then this one will be a 22 to hit, or no, a 21 to hit. Sorry.
21 will still hit.
Okay, and that is going to be another 4 damage, so a total of 9 so far, plus 3d6. 13 on 9. That's 22. No. Yeah. 22 damage. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm bad at math. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, 13 plus 4, 17, plus 5 is 22.
Yeah. I'm terrible at math sometimes when I try to think. So
Oh, it's
yeah,
all
that's
good.
gonna be that for me.
All right. And staying where you're at. I like that. Wonderful. Simon, you're up.
Keeping it simple.
Oh my god, you have a pimp crown on now. That's awesome.
Yeah, he does. And it's got the $sign, Pimp and Simon all in one.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'm gonna shoot again. All right. Using up probably my last spell. Who knows? All right. Let me see. All right. Wrong page. Actions. Spells. Okay. All right. Still on the second level. Got one more slot on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that guiding bolt at this creature. See if we could take it down finally. I rolled
Don't
a
forget, you got
19.
advantage.
I got a 19. Does that hit though?
It hits, but
It
roll
does.
advantage to see if you crit.
It does.
But roll again to see if you crit.
Okay. Well, the other one's a 22, a dirty 22.
Still
Alright.
gonna hit.
Yeah. So damage is total of 15.
Nice.
Then let me clear this so I can see again. All right. Spiritual hammer. It has a total of 14. Do I have advantage on that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna roll again.
Essentially, all attacks
Darn,
right now,
yeah.
as long as fairy fire's on it.
Okay. Well, it was a 14. That's a miss. So that's done. All right.
Oof.
Yeah, because I missed with the 14 and the 10. All right.
All right.
So those are my actions. Now I gotta go get my battery charger.
Right.
That
All right.
is it.
Giant Krez, it is your turn.
Oh, you know how this is going down. That's gonna be 24 to hit
Alright.
on the first strike.
Yep. Doing it.
That's gonna be 11 plus 4, so 14 on the first swing.
Nice.
Second swing is going to be 25 to hit. So we have 14 plus. So 16 total damage on the second swing. And third
Alright.
swing is 19 to hit with 11 plus for 15 total damage on the last.
Nice. This thing is looking right fucked up now. It's writhing, screaming in pain. The whole cave shakes.
You about to be my dinner. Food. Food.
And
Just drooling out of his mouth, thinking how much food's gonna be in his bucket tonight.
and he's going to reach out with his tentacles at you, Krez. And does a 33 hit?
No, not at all. Not even close. It doesn't matter the damage. Krez is unconscious.
Yeah.
I would
So
like
well,
to.
technically
use
it's a crit,
my
so
Krez is
Yeah.
it does kind of
unconscious.
manage.
Okay, so first of all, it's not a crit, and
Yeah.
second of all, I would like to use the protection. So whatever he takes will minus, because he's within certain 5 feet of me, because he's gigantic, so it's hard not to be, right? Oh. And then features and traits. Where is it? Protection. Because I swapped this out. Martial versatility for
Okay.
where is it? Try to remember where it's at. Sorry. Apologize.
You're good.
Attack, lay on hands, unarmed strike. Protection. There it is. Attacks other than me within 5 feet to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I will roll again. That is, believe it or not, still gonna hit.
I don't.
That's quite a bit.
With a 13 AC, I can't imagine things not hitting me.
It has a plus 13 to attack, so
Yeah, this like unless it
Oh
rolls a
my
natural
God.
1, it's not gonna. Like unless he rolls really fucking low on the psychic damage and everything else, I only
But
have
it's
11 hit
not.
points
either way, it
It's
was total of 32,
to hit. Yeah,
or total of 32 damage.
32 damage. Yeah, Krez is unconscious.
Okay, so then Neolithid screams in joy as he watches one of you fall to the ground.
Was that a grappling attack?
It was, because as it knocked you to the ground, you all can see as it's trying to pull Krez inside its mouth as it's trying to eat it. Helena, you're up. What would you like to do?
Oh, Christ. All right. I'm just gonna attack it. So that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
So first attack is, what is that, 21 to hit? That hits, right?
Yeah, yes, it does.
Sorry. So it's going to be 6 damage and dropping a second level divine smite for 3d8 into it,
Wait, you're
Okay.
back using the double blade scimitar?
which is another 15.
Yeah, at
Yes,
the end
I'm
of
using the
her last turn, she switched back.
I missed that.
So 15 damage on top of the 6. Then we're going to take second attack on my action. So, sorry, this is always in the way when I'm looking at it. So that's going to be 24 to hit. For another 4 damage plus 6 damage, and then another second level divine smite. She's mad. She's basically like doing the paladin version of drop it. So that's another 14
want that.
damage. So it's 20 damage on that hit, and then
Well, either way, with the initial damage of 6, it was enough to take that,
she's
suck it
mad.
down. Oh, you're
She's-
just like unloading on this thing. Okay, cool. I get it.
But and then just because she's gonna stab it with her bonus action one more time.
Okay. It's kind of hard to miss a dead animal, so that
She does
we'll
anyway.
just say
It's
that
good.
you're just stabbing it at this point.
And then she's just like
Argyle's gonna
looks
come running
over.
out and join her and kicking it.
She stops.
Nobody's gonna save Krez. Nobody's gonna help him.
Well, I mean, it's calming. It's no longer like attacking. And then if we are out of initiative, I will lay on hands.
Yeah, so you guys are out of initiative.
Still gotta pull me out of its mouth.
Yeah, you gotta pull it's inside this thing's mouth.
And I'll look at Argyle and be like, make yourself useful. And like, hold its jaws open. And go in and yank Prez out.
Yeah, I'll go give a hand with that.
Okay.
I'll drop the spell on Krez and I'll recast it on Helena. So you'll double in size and get advantage on athletics checks so you can rip its mouth open and pull him out.
Nice.
Now we'll just change that really quick. Boom. Giant Helena.
Nice.
Gigantic. So 20, dirty 20 athletics check to open the mouth.
Okay, what's giving you advantage on it though?
Enlarge.
Alright. Enlarge.
Oh yeah,
on
that's right.
strength.
Enlarge. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
advantage on strength checks
Immediately.
and saves.
Okay, yeah, so you get bigger and you grab this thing by the open or the maw that you see and you wrench the mouth open. You see Krez inside and
No.
Argyle. You
Go and get-
managed to get him out. He is alive, but for now, but unconscious, and he's not looking good.
Should I roll a death save because it's been around?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
That's a fail.
And then I will dump 10
You like my Raven Queen logo there?
Yeah, I'm
points.
saving that.
I
Or
Alright,
you're gonna
you
have
get
to
10 points, lay on hands. There you go.
have to send it to you?
Yeah, it won't let me save it while it's on this map.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I could send you the asset or something there, because like I think it comes with a backdrop when I do it. Oh, I'll send it to you in a minute. We'll find it after the game.
Okay.
So Krez, you're popped back up at 10.
Chris starts coughing. Goes, did I kill it? I got it in its mouth, I think.
It choked to death on you.
Chris victorious.
Very good. You did very good. And then she just drops the mouth and then sort of is like, kind of like bing bing. This is very nice.
Those are some huge knockers. Not gonna lie.
Oh
She
dear God.
smacks him, and he's down to like 1 hit point again.
9 points of damage from that smack.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Plus a d4, plus a d4.
Oh
He's
shit!
unconscious.
Can I go collect some fangs and possibly the acid sac from this thing, or some acid from the sac, and put it into some vials?
Make me a.
I'm
Nature
gonna get out of
check.
the way if he's gonna
Let's
do
make
that.
it either nature or survival to try and harvest some venom from this thing.
18.
Okay, yeah, you managed to get at least like half of a vial of acid from this thing's mouth.
What about its exterior? Is it soft and squishy or durable or anything?
It's slimy, almost like the texture and feel of It kind of feels like a squid, but it's a lot more. How do I put it?
It's a
Not
cuttlefish.
squishy.
Okay. Is it like tough to cut into? Does it have durability or no?
Yes, it is very
Yeah?
tough to cut into. Like you guys
Well, I'm
from
definitely-
fighting it, you can tell that it was hard to even stab through.
Okay. I'm going to cut off a large portion of that outer area there, hoping to use it as like get it formed into like some kind of armor or something.
Okay, so you take like a good chunk of its hide, I guess.
Yeah. Whatever is like really tough and durable out of it, and a couple fangs there.
Okay. So I'll have you make me another nature check for the hidden fangs.
Okay. Well, one each or just one in general?
Yes. One each.
Okay, I was like, your yes didn't answer much. That'll be a 13 for the first one and a. Come on, nature roll. Oh, nat one.
Okay, so the first one was for the teeth, and you managed to get some fangs. They're pretty big. They're about the size of your palm, or like from the base of your palm to the tip of your middle finger. They're about that long.
Perfect.
And as for the hide, you go to try and cut into it, and it's just not happening. You try sawing at it, you try stabbing at it, nothing happens.
I yell out that, hey guys, this stuff's pretty tough. I think we could probably sell it to someone or make some armor out of it if anyone needs to
By the
hike up
time
the
we get to
defense. If
the
anyone's
surface,
interested in
it's
helping me
going to
cut
be
this.
rotted.
Ah, no. Yeah, okay, I guess. Fair. But I'll give up on that.
All right, will you guys survive?
Barely
And
survived.
so you guys each are going to gain for the encounter with the Neo-Elithid.
10,000 experience points.
Woohoo! It's going to be 2,000 experience.
Hello, level 10.
What? Cool.
Yeah. 10,000 would have just got us to level 8. Somehow somebody jumped 3 levels.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? Alrighty. So you guys survived. Standing in the middle of this ruins,
Krez
you
is
can
just
see like the remnants. What's
Well,
that?
Krez is just crawling on his arms across the ground, trying to like, I need sleep. Help me. I'm dying.
The
Ugh.
only thing I can do to put you to sleep is knock you up, and I don't think you want that. So, man up, stand up, and let's get moving.
Yeah, I run over there and give him a cure wound spell. All right. He is damaged, right?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially
I
after
cast,
Helena smacked me for 9 points of damage.
I go ahead and hit him up with a cure wounds. All right. You
Thank
get
you.
4 total of 10 points back. Where you at?
You don't want to know.
Okay, I
Dang.
hit him again. This is me
Clear.
whacking him with the cane. Rise!
Yeah.
11 points. That's a total of 21 altogether.
Alright, that'll be enough to keep me moving forward.
Uh,
You have to touch him to heal him, right?
yeah.
Your thing should be you pull out the baby powder and slap him to heal him, you know?
Yeah. The pimp slap. Pow.
God.
You're crying out for healing, you're just like, alright, Simon starts powdering his hands.
Yeah.
Like
better have
what about this character development? Look at it. Look at this happen. This is awesome.
Yeah, you better have my money. Smack him.
Jesus.
Oh, that's good.
All right. So yeah, you guys are standing in the middle of this ruins. What are your plans now?
How long have we been traveling?
It's been like 3 hours.
We take a short rest and like sort of explore the ruins because they were Illithid ruins, right? So this is like almost like alien.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take a short rest here while they're searching for that to heal up a bit.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Shit.
Alright.
Like frown behind.
Can I
Krez
do
just
my
starts eating spider
background
legs.
Academy adventure and see if I can find out more about this thing?
You're trying to do what now?
My Academy adventure background, DC 10 plus half the monster CR to know more information about it.
Okay, so half the CR, so that'd be 10 plus 7, so it'd be a DC 17.
No. Nope. Never mind.
Yeah.
I never seen this crap in my life.
It's very new to you.
Well, I
Remoras.
am drawing pictures of it.
It's a Remoras. All right. I remember these things. You buy them in its local store, and then people throw them away in the sewers and the rivers, and they grow this big. Talk about the alligators in the sewers.
Oh. That's why you don't.
Trying
That's
to
why you
move
don't
somewhere,
flush your
Simon?
kids or your. That's why you don't flush your pets down the toilet, guys.
Yeah.
They turn into neolithids in the sewers.
Oh, I call these two over. Right, dragon and little short person.
Sure.
Right. I let the dragon have some lunch. Right.
Oh yeah, of course. Get him up in the mix.
Dragon and Krez are fighting over who has to eat it first.
No, I want the haunches. The dragon says to Krez.
I always see them two fighting for morsels and playing a tug of war with a tentacle.
That's just what I
You
was gonna
guys
say.
been like watching, or have you looked at the anime Dungeon Meshi on Netflix? It's like
Delicious
basically,
Dungeons.
Talking about
Yeah.
Delicious in a Dungeon.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
behind
sorry.
like 3 episodes right now.
It always reminds me of Krez because he's like, "I want to eat it," and everyone's like, "Please don't."
So I wonder
I was
how
gonna
it.
say,
Krez
Krez
isn't
is
gonna fight the
up like a
dragon
cup of
very
milk
hard
and
for
using her
eating it, but
mouth.
Krez is definitely gonna be eating a spider leg and like, go ahead. If I can cut some tentacles, I'll try.
So searching around these ruins or anything, is there anything that kind of catches my eye?
Give me a perception check.
I'm also sort of looking around, but
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
do a detect magic, just to see if there's anything that I can see.
Sure.
it's a 22.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the only thing you see is the hammer of thunderbolts, Excalibur, and
Okay.
Hello?
So yeah. Oh, I see what's going on here.
a chest full of crypto coin.
That's worthless.
If it was Bitcoin, it wouldn't be worthless.
It's still fucking worthless.
You see what Bitcoin's selling for?
Yeah, to idiots. Sorry. That doesn't belong in a D&D game. Oh,
What, Bitcoin?
just my opinions about things outside of D&D.
Yeah. But yeah, with your perception check, Helena, you see ruins, you see rocks. Is that Tim?
That is, I'm back. I can hear you again.
Cool. So make me a perception check to see what you see around the room.
Okay.
I'll have you do that before I keep going.
Come on, load up. Perception.
I used the
There we go.
same dice. All right.
17.
So yeah, you guys pretty much see the same thing. Ruins, rocks, a giant dead illithid creature in the middle of the room. Old seems to be like hatching sacks in the corners here.
Mm.
Long since dried and forgotten. And on the walls, you do see the remnants of like ancient sketchings, possibly from the illithids. It seems to be written in a different language.
Huh.
I'll call Lithius over and just sort of be like, I'm assuming the enlarge has worn off at some
He
point.
cast detect magic, so yours definitely wore off, and
Yep.
you see his eyes are glowing.
Like, it's very nice. Is there? When you are finished with this, do you think you could do that thing where you can read stuff?
And as for the detect magic, you don't see anything. Nothing's
I'm gonna-
pinging.
I'm gonna fly up to the ceiling and look around where it was originally at. See if there's any secret chambers or anything up there.
Okay. At the ceiling, there is nothing really up there. Just rock
Okay.
and slime.
All right, I'll fly back down next to Helena. What did you want?
Can you read this, or if not read this, do a thing where you can read it after he points out the weird language on the wall.
All right.
Sorry, I was muted. Is it in Infernal or Undercommon?
I'm looking right now.
It's an abyssal, I can read it, but that's about it.
It is in what looks like it is an undercommon.
I can absolutely read that shit.
Yeah, Krez, you can read this. It says,
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. No,
no, it says, plans to overthrow Underdark. And then it's just a bunch of random, half ranting, half illogical diagrams of kind of in the sense of like first we take over this town, then there's a big blank, then we end up being the rulers of the Underdark.
Oh, you should have
So
gone.
the-
You should have gone. It should have been plans to underthrow the Underdark. Step 1, take over this town. Step 2, blank. Step 3, profit.
That's essentially what it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be the Underpants Thieves.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, that's essentially what that says. Tiny versions
itty bitty.
of what?
Nice. They loaded. Those
Oh
look
my
sick.
god, that's awesome!
They're so tiny.
Does it have Elven writing on it, or am I just seeing it weird?
It's just you're seeing it weird because they're super clear. So you're seeing the sixes on the other side of the twos, but yeah, no, it's just they're
Oh wow,
numbered.
that's
Oh
cool,
yeah, it's
though.
a 1 and a 6 or something there. Okay, because it looked like a weird like Elven letter. Okay.
Nice. So
Can't tell if
um,
dice small or Helena's hand massive.
And well, I was just enlarged, so
She took this picture while enlarged. Exactly.
like you literally thought like I had like super tiny hands when I was
yeah,
holding
that's
like
what
the
I was just
gigantic
gonna
version.
say. With the last dice, you sent me a picture of them, and I'm like, oh, those are nice. But in my head, I was like, you need to go see a doctor because your hands are fucking tiny.
Yeah, no. So now
What
I
they can
have
do about it, I don't know, but
they can embiggen me. But yeah, so
but yes, as of right now, you guys are sitting on the corpse of a gigantic creature. I'm assuming
Short rested, yeah.
taking a rest. Yes.
yep.
Okay.
So yeah, if you've not taken a short rest yet, go ahead and do so.
Oh, I did
That's
so.
fantastic. Die.
Oh, I had a feeling that a couple of you already did. I just didn't look exactly.
Yeah, I spent some hit
That's
die
what I
for
was doing.
healing.
There we
Heal up.
go.
Heal up my pup.
All right, and as of that, I'm gonna end the session here tonight,
Wonderful.
just because I actually have to be up early tomorrow. So
Well, I
gotta
appreciate the
end a
time and
little bit
effort that you've
early.
put in.
That was fun.
Thank you.
That was a really good session.